Alright gamers, we are back for some more Zeri to Diamond. Unfortunately I was a bit distracted while this was going on. Can cancel the main base here though. And the ringer base. He really wanted to spend that gold, he won't get a chance to now. Awesome. Alright, so this game we're going to be playing Zeri Brand into Vayne Lux. That's actually a smart adaptation from J4 by the way. Wolves is pretty viable to start if you don't want to get a leash. Because they're easier to farm without level 2 compared to blue. We'll just start off getting the push. We can just focus on getting the last hits with our passive while we use Q to poke. Except now where we have the charged passive. Damn, I also wanted to hit her with the passive there. Nice try, friend. We should back off, just go play some vision. Make sure we don't get level 3 cheesed by Rengar. Nope. Not bad. That ward is useless if Brian places his ward there. Didn't realize he had a pink. That's fine. Oh. If I want to zone it from this Canonella, probably won't die. No, it's getting focused. So no cannon for her. Just make sure we stand next to that. Or stand next to whatever minion you were looking to deny from the enemies. Obviously, you'd prefer it to be every single minion, but if you have to overextend for some, you want to not contest those, but the ones at the back, you can easily contest. Oh. That actually hit Lux, holy crap. She walked into it. Oh my lord. Okay, let's shove this in and maybe we can dive. If not Lux, then Vayne. Not willing to do anything more than that. Damn, it's probably not a kill then. I was hoping she would die to the brand passive. Remember, you always want your passive to be the one that does the last hits, because you just push so much faster than that. If you lost it with your Q and then go for a like high HP minion with your uncharged passive, then the passive just does 0 damage. By only last hitting with your passive, it enables your passive to always do full damage, and your Q also always does full damage. So you just get just rid of more pushing power that way. We'll just rush the ramps up to here, I guess. Oh, can he add a base? I haven't played Zeri in a while. What? Well, that was a waste of time. I swear that was aimed right. I must have shifted out the last second. My bad. Okay, can't really... Oh, no, we can't trade. Lux is mid. Okay, I didn't try to land my passive, but whatever. Brand should be walking up and just zoning her from XP. Ah. I go Vamp Scepter, so I can afford to tank some damage here in an effort to zone Vayne. So we don't even let her get XP. Alright, now Lux is back, so we don't have a huge advantage anymore, so now we just retreat back into the wave. We're not really going to be able to trade while this wave is so big, so we'll just keep on playing defensively again now. Damn it, I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if that cannon was gonna be quite lost hittable. I should have been prepping it. Here we go. Nice one. We got Ghost active. Ooh, I should have timed out for the last hit, that's my bad. But really nice. There was pretty much no world where me jumping in their backfires because Lux was in the middle of getting one shot. So she wasn't really going to be a factor in that fight. And then if Rengar goes on me, I can just flash away. So I didn't have to care about jumping in there. Oh. Just need to make sure this isn't the freeze. Okay, perfect. You don't want to use E to try and get into a safer spot to recall. Or a better spot to recall. Oop. Nice. Because it has such a long cooldown that it would stop you from being able to use your E out of base. And using your E out of base is a much faster way to get back into lane than trying to get your recall off faster. Obviously you want to find a good spot to recall, especially a fast spot to recall, but as far as your E user is concerned, you're almost always going to get out of base faster just by saving it for the base. We should actually move over here. Oh, missed that. Bad W, my bad. Damn it. Ah, my bad. Should have been able to get her. The vein. Ooh, close one. I can't really rotate to this Drake because this is far too big a wave to give up. So, this is too big. It's not really that fed. Again, we're running Resolve Runes in this game, by the way, since the enemy team does have 2 Assassins this game. I think both Sorcery and Resolve are both viable on Zeri at the moment. I don't think the enemy should be able to do this though. We'll see. Maybe they can actually. Hello. Get Lux here. I might die for this though. Oh wow, they're already here. How did I finish that Drake so fast? God damn. Oh well, my bad. That would take a while longer on that. Or I guess maybe the dive just took longer than I expected, since she did flash away. I didn't have a shutdown though, I guess because we're so behind. So that's nice. Not nice that we're behind, obviously, but nice that I didn't give a shutdown. Good thing about doing this out of the base when you've got home guards as well is that it gives you home guards a little bit later. Or you get to use home guards a little bit further out of base as well. It does waste some of the home guards duration though. Damn it. Oh well. Let's try and shove this fast. Zeri has like the fastest ADC wave clear at this stage. So we can easily crash that, force Vayne to miss some farm since she only just based. It'll also give me hopefully a solo plating here. Maybe even 2. Got it. Keep missing every auto. Dude, that was the first auto I landed. I only hit like those last 2 autos. Every other one missed. Easy paint clear. Okay, we see ring up top. Ow. That's rough. Spaz coming bot. Yeah, he is. I think he could have actually afforded to get hit by that. Just to bait a little bit. There's no reason to commit with the brand flashing away. Which meant the counter gank was useless. We'll max a second here. Ooh. Nice one. Holy fuck, I just barely lived there. Could have done with more HPs if I was less set. Risk of dying to Rengar. Well, thank God for the resolve runes then, because that literally saved me there. If I didn't have either one of these, I'd be dead. Oh man. I could maybe try and get Lux here. Nah, I fucked it up. I didn't reach her. Oh, Lord. Might be fine here. We got shield bow. Jesus, damage. Ah, he's got flash to escape, man. That's so annoying. No, I shouldn't have done this. My bad. Ah. Yeah, that was a huge misplay. I locked myself down for a really long time pressing W there, which was not smart. Also needed to be cutting him better than that. I actually couldn't let him get in my range. Even aside from the W, I just needed to be poking away at Q. Poking away at him with Q from outside of his range. Because even just Q landing on me kills me. We'll pop towards Drake because there might be a fight there. Actually, there's a fight mid. Also want to rotate here. Damn. Oh, hello. Okay, nothing to do there then. We'll just go bot and shove this out. Nobody's bot at the moment, so we can push this turret. Oh man, they're pushing really hard. Thanks. That should be the only turret they could get though, hopefully. So nice how Zeri went from having really bad wave clear to having the best wave clear. That was a very extreme change they made. Could be in trouble here. Okay, he probably wasn't paying attention. Thank God. If he'd queued onto the minions and then R'd me, he might have got me. Would have been up to whether I was able to dodge it or not. We'll go bot where there's another wave about to crash. Okay, looks like my team wants to fight, so maybe it's worth it to stay mid for that. It's gonna be awkward if there's not actually a fight though. Nah, they're taking too long. I need to go bot. Hopefully I can face tank Garen here. Well, I do 0 damage to him then. It's gonna flash. Okay, not even close. Jesus. Oh, that guy is extremely tanky. Thought he might get baited by the shield bow though, into ulting early. If he just ulted a little bit later, he would have got me. Well, I potentially could still escape by playing around it properly, but he didn't stand a chance at killing me with the ult that way. And ulting properly maximizes his damage. I could do with 150 more gold, and I think they're distracted, so... Yep, there's a fight top. Fizz is here though. Of course he is. Suppose I can go for Raptors. Awkward using my E to get there though. Oh. Okay, we can't do that then. He's gonna try and cut me off. If Fizz is coming from the right side, then I'm pretty just dead here. Okay. Well, it's taken a while, but just Grump, I guess, at this point will give me my item. Okay, at this point, I think we just go mid. I could go bot, but the wave... I'd have to walk a really far distance to even get to that wave. When both teams are looking to be at a point where... If I could just break it out any second. And also, I'm also kind of vulnerable there. We have some vision, but it's still a little bit vulnerable. So I'd rather wait for Vayne to shove in that wave, and in the meantime we try and join this fight. Nice one. Nice one. Oh, Rengar's coming for me. I'm just gonna ignore the rest of this fight. I'm gonna go get that buff farm. Oh, he gets another free turret. Somebody needs to... Oh, God. He's gonna ignore me again is the thing. But I'm the only person recalling, so I have to finish it. People are literally too lazy to deal with split pushes is one of my biggest pet peeves in solo queue.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Everyone's counting on me. No way I let them down.
He already knows he can ignore me, man. Alright, there we go. I'm going bot. Big wave there, nobody's catching it. Yeah, it's harder to actually win fights in this game compared to how I'd like. At least I'm getting a lot of farms, so eventually, I mean, we are playing a hyperscaling champion, so it's kind of normal to struggle a little bit right now when the enemy team is so ahead. But if I keep on this track, hopefully, like, so long as we don't lose early, hopefully we should be able to start carrying late. I'll leave it at that, I think. Or no, they're all... No, but they're all topside when Baron is up, so I need to go topside. Don't want to give them a free Baron. They're probably starting it? No? Okay, they're just baiting. Oh, is this Rengar coming for me? No, he's going for Jace. Okay, Fizz dead. Whoa. Dude, that looked like he flashed out of existence because it looked like we had vision in that pit, but we didn't. Okay, well somehow this might actually turn into a Baron for us. Nice one. Bad W. Should be able to get her though. Can't get Vayne though. Where's Fizz? We're gonna take the safe pot thing. And yeah, actually pacing is good too. If we already had enough people dealing with Garen, then we either just go gank him, or we just go top instead. We still have time to go top if we want to. Oh, that turret is still there. I thought he already got that, my bad. Yeah, nothing to do there. I'll go get red and red buff. Definitely going for an Warrior of Infinity Edge here though, because I think we kind of need the mobility to kite the Garen more effectively. Is she gonna be fine? Yeah. Survivability for Fizz will be nice too. Did I just see somebody there? I hope not, because I want to push.
Oh wow. They're really out to get us. I've got to be faster.
Can't really push the turret. Definitely not with this vision. Probably shouldn't be using my E here actually. We want to save it for defensive purposes. At least until I go Navori. Then I can start spamming E. Since it'll have basically no cooldown. Is nobody gonna catch the bottom wave? Then I will. Can shove that pretty far. There's no Baron. Like, we can't really push with Baron, I guess. But there's no Baron on the board for the enemies. Oh. That makes me think there might be more people than Lux here. At least I got J4 covering me now. That would have been useless if it hit me because I have so much time to lifesteal before anything happens. What the fuck, bro? I don't want to push bot. I wanted to push bot for farm, not to actually push. Bro just came and texted my farm for nothing. Holy crap, nice one, Lissandra. Okay, Garen is pushing top. Eventually we'll have to recall, but we have Baron recalls. We have time to push before we have to deal with them. Okay, I'm gonna base now. You shouldn't be quite as hard to kill now, I hope.
Has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, he's gonna be trying to collapse on my team.
Dominating.
That's why I want to chase him, even though I'd like to get free farm here.
Your team
I want to be around when he joins the fight so I can also join the fight. Oh, Brent. Oh boy. Did we get the inhib though? We did. I think. Yep. Cool. Now hopefully we get the streak too. I think that's doable. Oh, we don't have too much DPS on Lissandra, but... There's no harm in trying to do it and just seeing if the enemies don't even bother contesting. Yeah, we won't be able to get it though. Actually, this being an Ocean Drake might really inconvenience me here. Okay, the enemies don't have Smite either. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I thought that was a fizzled. Worth a shot. Let's get the blue then. Which I guess... Oop. Never mind, I took it for myself because I was panicking about the Lux ult. Yeah, we can get a pink at this point. think the later, honestly, the later into the game that it gets, the more worth pinks are. Purely because you have less time to get screwed over by having like 75 less gold if it turns out to be wasted. When you're buying pinks early on, you're like down 75 gold for the entire rest of the game. And there is so many opportunities to be 75 gold down on the item that you need. Whereas late game, it's like, yeah, you have like 3 to 5 minutes of that happening. Potentially happening. Is Garen pushing? No, okay, he's not. We should not be pushing mid though, this is kind of awkward. Oh, Fizz is pushing. I think we'd rather be pushing top. Baron is spawning in a minute. Fizz might be on golems. Oh, hello. Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, you're kidding me. Fuck, I shouldn't have hit him because he wouldn't have had vision. That is awkward. Oh, the enemy team is here. What? Nobody on my team actually reacted to me saying to push stop.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fuck, man. I didn't expect him to be in that brush.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If I managed to dodge that first E, this fight would have been a lot freer. Should have ghosted sooner as well. And I definitely should not have hit him because that gave him vision of me. If I just kept running away, I would have escaped his Q range. Well, he didn't have vision. Well, we end up selling this. Didn't get the chance to place it. I was gonna place it, like, here, I guess. Felt overkill to place a pink here when we had a vision here. Okay, that cost me a lot of HP, but... Oh, if she has E, I'm fucked. Okay, thank god. We aced them. We can actually just end now, right? Got down the J4 is strong. Actually, well... I don't know why my team is doing Baron. Garen is spawning as well. We might not be able to get it, but we'll see. Wasted so much time with my team going to Baron. Oh man, we won't get it. Sucks. Should have pinged the whole team to come. Why is she coming here? Oh, because my team already backed off. Okay, we'll just go for golems then. That was a waste. We literally could have got Baron or ended, and some of my team tried to end and some tried to do Baron. Split calls is the worst fucking thing. Oh, that sucks.
An ally has been slain.
I think we could do with Bloodthirster here instead of Lord Dominic's. We'll do very little damage to Garen still, but mostly we're not even hitting Garen for the most part. So I think we just want survivability to survive the Ringer and the Fizz. So far, they haven't even really fully committed to trying to kill me in fights. But the moment they do, you'll just see me fucking die uselessly. If I don't build tanky. Ooh. That wasn't even gonna hit me. I can't fucking Q when he silences me, man. Oh god. You're kidding me. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I got hit by Luxalt at some point. I didn't even notice. Okay, this Sandra's actually cracked though. Okay, 1 for 1. They're not gonna be able to end and they're not gonna be able to do Baron. I don't think they can even get in Heb. Rengar spawns too soon and he'll have ult.
It's okay. I'll do better.
Oh, is Drake up? Oh, Drake is up. We want to go get that. We'll jump over this long wall. There we go. I dragged that out a little bit too far. I might just randomly reset here. Oh my god, he left that on 1 HP. Oh, hello. I don't want a Ghost to finish him. Okay, nice. I'd rather save Ghost for a team fight.
Oh wow. They're really out to get us. I got to be faster.
Whoa, no, what am I just meant to dash for some extra damage, bro. Whoops. Oh shit. We have 53 on hit from the sea. It's pretty nice. Alright, nice one. I can base now, I've got Bloodthirster. Next item should be Longsword, but I guess I get more out of a dagger, maybe? Sorry, not Longsword, Last Whisper, which pulls out of Longswords.
Except for my aunt.
Ignore splits, and that is very risky. Imagine we don't manage to end before Garen just fucking destroys our base. There's just no reason for a call like that, but Garen isn't pushing anyway, so I'll just follow up. Okay, at this point it's Troll for Jace to continue pushing though. Oh, fuck's sake, my ult hit nothing. That's actually so bad. I don't even get any benefit to my ult now. I'm fucking useless without ult. Jesus, he does so much damage just by flashing on me. Oh my god, that movement speed.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, that was a tense game. GG.
Victory.
Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Zeri to Diamond. If you press report on tab, Nico, you can see who she is disguised as. That is wild. I just tested it right before I started the video. She was indeed disguised as Tristana. I could tell from reporting her. Holy crap. Look at this. Wait, it doesn't show up now. Which is weird.
Got to hurry. People
It worked earlier. Maybe it only works when she's out of vision. Oops. Okay, so this game we're going to be running a slightly different setup. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Gonna be doing Eyeball Collection and Ultimate Hunter. Testing this out since Zeri is really ultimate reliant. So having lower cooldown on that is insanely valuable. She's actually, I would say she's one of the ADCs that benefits the most from Ultimate Hunter. Because, like a lot of people like to use Ultimate Hunter on champions like Ashe, but I think that's really bad because you're not actually spamming Ashe ult off cooldown. And you can teamfight without your ultimate just fine. You're not insanely reliant on it. It's just a nice ultimate. And I don't think using Ultimate Hunter for nice ultimates is actually really that worth. You'd only want to use Ultimate Hunter on champions who literally cannot play without their ultimate. What the hell? Jesus. Oh wait, that wasn't Nico on mid, that was... that was actually Tristana, that's... Oh, okay. That's why the reporting was saying Nico was Nico, because she was Nico. I'm just gonna ignore the minions and trade back here. Alright, my E is out, so I can't hit through minions anymore, so we'll just back off at that point. Ow. Not bad, not bad. Decent trade. Don't really want to use W because there's a chance it'll miss and I'm running low on mana. I'd rather just use all my mana on E, which is a lot more reliable. Might as well have just put another point in Q, honestly. Get that extra 5 damage per Q, which is not bad.
An ally has been slain.
Anyone have a plan? No? No problem.
Alright, so both me and Renata are both super scaling champions, so don't need to be winning lane. We're losing trades at the moment, and that's fine. Pretty normal. Just as long as we're not dying in lane and getting a lot of farm, it's gonna be just fine. So now that I'm lower HP, I definitely want to avoid taking trades so I can just keep on farming. That was good of Ash to poke me while she knew that I wanted to get that cannon.
Quick feet, quick trigger.
And she saw me again wanting to get that caster, so she steps forwards. That's really good. I was standing next to the minions. Like, ideally, she'd be standing next to the minions where I want to go to, so I can just never walk up to them without knowing that I'm going to get shitted on by Ash. Should rather not have to react to going to the minion that I want to last hit and instead just already be there.
Do or die. I'm all in.
We could really do with a gank though. Like, it's not like we need a gank to survive this lane, but it's really troll if we don't get a gank here considering how long we've been freezing here. Okay, looks like he's coming. Hopefully not too late.
Everyone's counting on me. No way I'm staying.
Got them both. Ooh, dude, I'm getting blocked by Echo. That sucks. Oh, man. We both just got lined up into the Janna queue because I couldn't move to the left. Because Echo was to my left. Ah, that blows. I think we'll just leave this wave here. We don't want to crash this. We can just leave it frozen. Ash no longer has time to crash this into our turret either. You want a base too, buddy. We'll do Vamp Scepter. Vamp Scepter on the dagger. So we have some damage and some sustain.
Best thing I can do is fight when others can't.
So because this was a freeze for us, the enemies have just missed a ton of farm compared to us. Hopefully, I maybe don't even miss the cannon. Nah, no swap dagger on, lucky. It's definitely realistic to not even miss the cannon there though. It's just kind of unlucky if we do.
So little traffic. Do I miss it? Heads up.
I'm also playing one of the... Well, probably the best ADC actually. I just lost it under turret. So I barely even miss farm here in this scenario. Well, thank you, Renata. That was... I'm losing farm because of Renata. No other reason. Oh well. Yeah, I don't even want to walk up a trade. Actually, I'm level 5, aren't I? Yeah, and she's level 4. I should have walked up for a trade, actually. I'll go place a ward first. I don't know where Nico is. Let's just play safe. We don't want to risk giving over a lead. We want to play safe and just only take the really free fights.
A rare treat. Ready.
Just by going even here, we are winning. Ash does not scale nearly as well as Zeri does. Okay, this wave is going to start pushing towards them. I'd rather crash this now, so they have minimal time to see that the wave is pushing and start a gank on us.
Ally has been slain.
Let's go place a ward. Hopefully they have a pink, because I can just clear that instantly. Yep, nice. Zeri loves pinks. If you basically clear it in the equivalent of the autos. Oop. Oh, she's level 6. Fuck, I didn't notice she was 6. I'm gonna die here. That's sad. Fuck. I had just hit 6, so I was like, ooh, great time to fight. My bad. Anyway, what does she appear from? Probably just a minion, right? Or does she just stealth into the lane? I'm not sure. I'll wait for berserkers. I'll stand in a spot where I can E from. Yeah, that's exactly why we want to avoid risks. Because now we just gave over a lead to a bot lane that is better than us in the early game. When we were doing just a very good job of scaling.
I belong here. We all belong here. I'm not messing around.
Probably would have been fine if not for Ashe ghosting. That sucked. Yeah, let's crash this. Get some vision down again.
More power.
Trying to harass with Zeri W through walls is kind of crappy on red side, by the way. Oh, that was a waste of a pink. Ah, can't clear it. If I kept the vision, then I would have been able to hit it with passive and also clear that. Zeri is definitely the fastest ward clearer in the game. By far. Without having to even use, like, an actual ability for it.
An enemy has been slain.
Because there is... Or Nico's currently mid, but we don't want to fight. Since we're now behind. Oh, nice. Focusing Renata instead of me. Okay, nice. She dragged it out like I would have anyway. Nice one. If Ashe ults Renata, then we can go on Ashe, but... Jesus. Oh. Oh, that was the fucking clone, dude. Jesus. No way that hit me. Oh, if she doesn't have flash, then I should be fine. Oh, that's so lucky. I wasn't actually sure if that was Nico or if that was Tristana coming in for the dive. Maybe Tristana was even mid, but I wasn't paying attention to the map actually. Either way, I wasted my ultimate on the fucking clone, so I didn't do any damage to Nico, so... Even if it was just Nico, probably still want to get out of there before I get dived.
No one catches me. Except for my
Yeah, we actually could see Tristana mid, so I should have known that it was just Nico. Probably would play it out the same way either way though. Let's shove this in fast. Enemy bot lane, I think only just based.
giving up's too easy.
Maybe I get a plating here, that would be nice. Can we just play for Drakes? How do we do that when we're losing? What? Bot lane can definitely not play for Drakes here. Oh, 2 solo platings, I basically just got a free kill. I would not have done that, but I guess we're committing to wave clearing now. I literally just want to let them push into us, not the opposite.
Man, I should have backed.
What? Did I click that?
Your team has
Maybe.
destroyed a turret.
We start leveling the E now. It's really, especially if you're going to Navori, to have the spammable E. It's actually really nice to max E just to reduce the mana cost on your E. So the mana cost goes down from 90 to 70. So the more you're casting E, the more you want that mana cost to be reduced. And of course with the Navori cooldown reduction, you're most... Oh, we can ult here. We got her. Oh, missed the Q! That should have been a kill. My bad. Damn it. Ooh, I almost killed her with the ult bounces. This is Nico. Thank God I wasn't fighting in the middle of that sneeze. Bless me. Alright, we base. I think. Or we could do Drake. I'll miss a wave for this, but... Ah, but I might miss a turret if I don't base. No. That's Nico. I can report her to... really? I can report it to find out if that's actually John or Nico. That's so funny. I gotta say, like, the Nico rework is really fun. That's really fun. She can do all that stuff. But this is far too game warping. Fucking Echo typing in chat who Nico is, or I think he did that like mid-fight to let us know it was Nico. Which is fine. I mean, Nico could do that before as well, right? But it's just ridiculous how the entire game is just wondering who the fuck is Nico. It's especially bad because it's fucking Nico jungle, so she's always permanently missing. She could always permanently be one of your fucking minions. Or enemy minions. Oh yeah, we could flank Ash here. I will gladly miss some farm if it results in an Ash kill. Ah, she's playing it too safe. In that case, we'll tank up the Swift. Oh. Whatever. We can freeze with just a cannon and 2 casters anyway. If only I had E, I would have just jumped on her there. We can do it now though. She's way overextended. She might be baiting, but we'll find out. I don't think she's baiting. There we go. We make up for not getting the kill before. That was a small shot down too. Should have waited for the lane wave to line up better actually for using that E. All good. Just would have cleared the wave slightly faster. Should be fine to just get this thread, I think. Oh, she's running into Ash. Damn it. That sucks. Oh, hello. Who is that? Orin. I need to get out of here. I don't have ult, so... Oh, I actually killed Janna. What the fuck? Ah, my bad. We can get Ash, though? Come on. There we go. Dude. Yes. I felt like I should have been in range ages ago. Oh well. Might just go where Dominic's here. I don't know. Nah, it's only the Ornn that's tanky. We'll just ignore Ornn. Simple. God damn it, why do I keep getting unlucky with these cannons dying for no reason, man? I wish minion aggro were more consistent. Just focus the minions nearest you. Like, it's just so RNG. When Amelie walks back to hit the casters or the cannon. Okay, that's a good enough shove. Let's go rotate mid. Only got 2 ultimate hunter stacks. We're gonna get our ultimate on a very low cooldown later on. It's already gonna be minimum 60 seconds and it will get even lower as we get those 3 last ultimate hunter stacks and Navori as well. We'll end up on like a... Oh. Hang on. We'll focus Tristana since she's the majority of their DPS here. Oh, I might be in trouble. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh no, Nico sucks. Dude, we got stumped in that fight. What happened? I jumped on Tristana and then she flashed away. But she, I think, let's see. Oh, Nico got that. Yeah, that fight actually probably should have been. Probably should have realized that fight was doomed the moment Nico hit that massive knockup. Actually. Maybe I could have stuck around trying to finish off Tristana. I mean, in hindsight, it definitely would have been better than what I ended up doing, which is wasting flash just to still die in the long run. I mean, at least I forced her on flash as well. But still, I'd rather keep it to try and win a fight. In the long run, Oren's flash is less important than mine. We'll head towards the Drake. I'm just gonna go through mid first. I was hoping to get farm, but we don't want to get that other wave. We just want to rush to this. Oh my god, that echo's done. Ah, Tristana jumps away though. Come on. Got her. Now I'm fucking stuck on the glacial. Nice. Let's fucking go. Let's get this Drake and then we can go bot. No, no, no. Not again. Ooh, Ornn. Or Cho'Gath. Didn't notice he was dropping low. Okay, nice one, Rengar. Ooh, Ornn. I was just seeing the future. Really? High rev to nothing. That sucks. Well, probably should be able to shove one wave. I'll use a blue trinket there, so I hopefully see if Ashe is coming into lane. So I know to avoid her ultimate. Looks good. This run is gonna be so tanky, man. That red is down. And we Raptors are down too, so we'll just go straight mid. Oh. Obviously, the later into the game you go, the less important it is to loss it with your passive, since your Q just does so much more damage and your passive damage doesn't scale up unless it's the charged version. Starts to become really awkward if you're trying to time your passive for the last hits. That shouldn't matter too much. That might. Come on, okay. Fuck. Okay. Got her. Okay, we got her. I suppose that was worth it. I scale better with the gold than she does. I did slightly miss my first Q onto her there, but I think it would have ended in the same outcome either way. I say slightly missed because part of it hit her, but part of it didn't, you know? That's part of what makes Zeri so hard, is that you can just only partially hit. So that did 102, then the next auto did 205? Yeah, I think I only hit her with half the auto. Look at that. Yeah, look. Part of it went past her. But still, like either way, I kill her in the same time frame, no matter what. That sucks they got Baron. Nothing I could have done about that though, I don't think. Do not touch the whiff. Do not touch the full HP cannons. You're just increasing the chances I lose a cannon. I'll get the Raptors now. Just want to farm up the Lagoon Rivalry. Actually, you know what? I think Infinite Edge wouldn't have been bad this game, actually. I don't need too much mobility to kite in this game. Like, who am I kiting? The ADCs? No, literally just Ornn. And I don't care too much about kiting Ornn. I can do it just fine with just running. Ah, fuck. Missed the cannon. Wait, I can literally just keep this up to permanently see who Nico's disguised as. What? Wait, that's crazy. Oh, if it shows she's a costume in as well, it's fucking busted. They need to fix that ASAP. But I'll abuse it while it's in the game. It's a shame I can't ping to my team who she is. Because she gone away. Up. Oh, she does have a Nico. Ooh, hello. Did my ult hit her? Oh. Okay, we can charge it off the clone. Ah, come on! Damn it, my ultimate was wasted completely. Blows. Still got shield bow. Oh. Oh, still hit him. Nice one. Alright, let's base. Ah, we don't need to. But we'll go mid. Come on, I'm so close to Navori. Literally just need wolves. This would be nice to get this Cloud Soul. I don't know if we can though. Yeah, I mean, they got 2 dead actually. This should be free. Didn't realize we were winning those fights that were happening without me. Oh, Rengar, careful. Hello, Nico. Oh, thank God, nice one. Oh, hello. I do very little damage to him. He's CC'd for so long, by the way. Jesus. Yeah, we need Lord Dominic's next. Take this down because it's annoying me. I can't properly see who has what build unless I think about it. Alright. It's enough farm for now. Yeah, we want to go join up here where there seems to be a fight. Even though ADC is not there. Hmm. Okay, nice. Hello, Nico. Oh, I'll report her again. Hang on. Maybe not. You really don't go as fast as you used to on Nico. Oh, I meant to hit the wall with that, my bad. a reacher, my bad. I should have done it sooner. I also should have done cut down this game, by the way. I realized it towards the end of Gem Select. Didn't have time to swap my runes. Or swap my coup de grace to cut down because I was busy doing the domination at the last second. Ooh, damn, wait. Okay, I can sell my Doran's Blade for Lost Whisper, but I should have just farmed another camp or another wave or something. Well, I guess I'm on the map faster this way. And it seems my team is already beginning with the fight even before I can get there. This fight getting on the map faster.
I don't leave others
Dominating.
Nope, my bad. Nice one. Nice. We can do Baron off of that, Baron. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. One person can push though.
except for my ash. Man, I can't get anything faster.
Hopefully Cho'Gath wouldn't have his ult up in time to lost hit this anyway. Looks like Cho had the right idea anyway of pushing. It's a good call. We only need 3 for Baron. That way we get a turret and Baron. There we go. Okay, now I'm actually gonna start dealing some damage to Ornn. And now we're level 16 with the 46 cooldown on the ultimate. I gotta say though, so far I haven't noticed the benefit of the lowered cooldown. Haven't had to use it off cooldown yet. The fights keep being quite spaced out, I think, at least the fights that I'm in. Yep. Ah, fuck, he hit me with that, my bad. Shouldn't have flashed after Nico. She had no cooldowns, but they were coming up. So either way, I just had to keep running away. Okay, nice.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay. GG.
Victory!
Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Zeri to Diamond. This game we're going to be playing Zeri Leona into Misfortune Bard.
I faced worse in Zon.
Should go on cheese here, I think. So should have a bit of a stronger early game than the enemies this time around. I'm just going to need a few levels at least to be influential. But the Leona engage will be a lot stronger than whatever Bard does in lane. Still not really sure what Bard does in lane, honestly. I don't think anybody does. We'll queue that caster so we can shift the aggro. Hopefully they miss XP here. Nah, they get into lane in plenty of time. Ow. Anyway, I'm gonna try a new build this game, because honestly, I'm kind of bored recording these games. I feel like Zeri just does 0 damage compared to how she used to ever since they nerfed her. So I'm gonna try Essence Reaver. Maybe that'll help my single target DPS a little bit. And make me feel a little less... Oh my god. Uninfluential in early fights. I don't know whether I'll do Essence Reaver Rush though, or whether I'll do Shield Bow into Essence Reaver. Okay, we just want to slow push here. I don't want to crash this because Leona's going to be useless under turret. Would have preferred not to use my charge passive there. Especially with this engage landing. Okay, back off now. Perfect. That was a really good engage. She'll lose some HP for that, but Bard that misses more, and he also loses flash. We would have preferred probably to go on the Misfortune though, but... Oh, nice. Yeah, so it would have been even better if I didn't have to use my charge passive for a last hit. Oh, this could actually be a kill though. Okay, we'll switch to Misfortune now because Bard is not gonna die. Oh. Ow. Yeah, the problem is now Misfortune has kept re-hitting us for a while, so now we're collectively lower HP than she is. Hopefully we should... I mean, we're probably still healthy enough that we can still fight her, but it's getting to risky territory. Like, one more engage on Bard and we'll both be too low HP to do anything to Misfortune. Oh, she's out of mana now, though. I would have preferred for this melee not to chase me so I could actually walk forwards and keep harassing. Okay, I might just base here. Yeah, we can base. Well, actually, no, because I'm Zeri. I got a lot of wave clear on cannon whiffs. They might just choose to base here because Misfortune has no mana. Okay, I'm gonna assume she's starting to base. No, she's actually there. Whatever. Oop. Just get her a shot. Okay. We cannot keep engaging on Bard, by the way. Oh, I just saw... Oh, okay, that's Bard. I was worried that was their jungler. It was just Bard going for a chime. There was no other purpose behind that. Yeah, they do have a ward there. Maybe we could use this to just cheese her. I think we should stay. Stay. First, like, no mana for... Oh. No mana for E. Right now, at least. Ooh. We'll follow W since C is not an option. I need the ghost to get out of here properly without flashing. Why does ignite? I might be in trouble here. Ah, fuck. I need to flash there fast before he gets a chance to land Q. Especially isolated. Okay, I think we'll do Berserkers here, and then we'll do Essence River Rush. Try that out. Hopefully I won't miss too much farm here, given how fast Zeri enters lane again, and because of the fact that I rushed Berserkers, we got a lot of movement speed here. Might have to line up my W on the cannon, or on the wall, to get this cannon. No, I missed. Fuck. Oh well. Okay, we'll look to shove one wave really fast here, and play some vision off of that. Oh, she's already back in lane. I'm gonna wait for the wave to line up. I don't want to dash into her face to shove this wave either. We're obviously not denying farm from her here by shoving that, but we can at least... Oop, play some vision. Okay, we also know now that they don't have a Blascone there. Ooh. But we keep engaging on Bard, man. It's not great. I need to walk away. Can't even use my charge passive on her. Because I do not want to risk getting into a situation where I die there. I should not have followed that up. It's just completely troll that we keep engaging on Bard. We can't just ignore the misfortune. Oh, god. Can't ignore the misfortune and just keep going on Bard every time. She might try and flash on me there. I'm gonna have to miss the cannon, sadly. Okay, I got XP at least. I'm just gonna base. I'll actually have enough for Sheen here as well. Is this a kind of wave by any chance? No, I'm not that lucky. So we get this. With any luck, they're not yeah, they're not charging the wave. Thank god. Ooh, risky, risky. Back off, back off. Already a really good outcome. Don't touch the wave. Don't touch the wave. I'm gonna be so tilted if somebody AoEs the wave. Oh, thank god. Because literally, there was 2 different people here who could have just, like, massively chunked the wave with AoE and then I would have missed the majority of it. Instead, I arrived to a really big wave. That's so nice. Okay, now we got the Sheen proc for damage. It should definitely just be a lot more damage than going for any kind of mythic in lane. Especially at the 700 gold power spike. Does more damage than double longsword. By a lot. Should give us a better early game. Which hopefully will make me feel less bored than having to play safe all the time. Just focusing on scaling. Okay, well, despite how bad this lane is actually going, or felt like it's been going, I actually somehow have a big CS lead. I guess Misfortune has just missed out on a lot of farm. Which is even missing out on even more here, which is really nice. So I'm actually, so not only do I have a CS lead, but we've also actually never even died bot lane, no matter how close we came. Or how bad the trades were going, so I'm actually just straight up ahead of Misfortune. Does not feel like it, I only just realized because I looked at the scoreboard and realized none of us had died. Didn't even know neither of us had died. I felt like some of us might have, considering how bad the trades were going, but no. No deaths, no kills, but 20 CS ahead. We just straight up have a lead. We just lost it with passive, because we want to lost it, we're freezing, so we want to lost it these when they're super low HP anyway. And that way we don't AoE the wave with Q. That would not have been a great engage anyway with me being so out of range. Well, that was terrible. What? Okay, this could be good though. Ah, my ultimate missed. God damn it. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, we got the cannon. Okay, I should have a pretty big gold lead over Misfortune now. Because of how much CS we zoned her from. Yeah, my 20 CS lead turned into more like a 40 to 30 CS lead. So I'm just gonna go spend my gold now. Really goodie. Nice. Yep, 30 CS lead. Hopefully I get here in time to freeze. Fuck. Okay, this works. If I can keep dragging it out, just keep aggroing onto me. No, one caster turned. Fuck. Maybe this works anyway. Oh, not with Leona doing that. Well. At least she'll miss some farm from this. She would have missed even more if I'd actually frozen. I think it was headed towards a freeze for sure. It might still be a freeze. 1 minute actually did drop super low. Yeah, it's a freeze. Cool. Oh, I hope she didn't get that, but that first E damage proc was actually perfectly timed. They might have actually got it if the cannon was low enough. That's no longer a freeze. Oh, am I in trouble here? I am very much in trouble here. Ah, damn it. No point ghosting now. I think I should have ghosted from the start though. Then I might have been able to flash into a better spot. Well, that's unfortunate. My team was around. I think my team, they must have had vision of my team just leaving me. Or, well, Leona leaving me. Kind of pointless though. I just wanted to get the plating. I didn't expect to get him randomly through main gank there. With Leona walking away. Sucks. Still got a big CS lead though at least. And Misfortune only got an assist. These Leon ults are not amazing. Could she even ult anywhere near the Bard? I don't have time to check. I need to lost it. Okay, nice one, team. Oh, dude. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to flash them sooner rather than later, in case his W was not up yet. It was risky though, because I didn't know what his W cooldown was. It might even have been up already. I'm just fucking dead here. Hopefully not the Zed though. Holy crap, I even got the kill. Damn it. She needs to run. What is she doing? Okay, Fizz is on the way. This Bartle was troll as hell. What? He just bought time for Fizz to show up and... Oh my god, these ultimates. He gets the Bard, but maybe he was aiming for the Bard. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he might have actually been aiming for Bard instead of the Misfortune there. Otherwise, that was just too perfect coincidence. Too lucky. Oh, she's doing the Misfortune, the best build.
Oh wow. Really out to get us. I got to be fast.
So I put out a video on that. Ooh, I can really feel the lack of attack speed right now though. But they were definitely doing more damage in the lane. With the Sheen. And now the Essence Reaver. Well, I just straight up won that trade really hard. No, lifesteal too. Okay. Oh, she's really fast. Oh god. Oh, I'm so easy to stun there. That sucks. Damn it, my bad. Too aggressive there when my Luna was on the Drake. Because she wasn't on the Drake, but still not in lane. Don't know why Misfortune isn't just pushing. Oh, did I get too close here? Probably. I should have gone mid. It's too late now though. Actually, I don't know. They might just push another turret still. At least it seems I'll actually get here in time for the farm. Don't AoE this wave! Oh my god, man. Oh, there's a Kha'Zix here. What the fuck? Ah, oh, that's so annoying she just did that. I came here for the farm, now there's nothing here. Came here like specifically because the turret wasn't gonna kill those minions, but Leona did. Oh yeah, at least I somehow didn't die to Kha'Zix. Thankfully I suppressed the Kha'Zix. I wanna shove, but I can't overextend.
No slowing down. That's my cue. Electrocute.
Still 46 ahead of Misfortune, but we've been failing to get a kill lead with those. That gold lead. Fuck, man. I'm always alone though. Like, I don't want to like keep taking blame for this every single time when I'm actually just alone every time. Like occasionally, okay, yeah, sure, my bad. Leona was not here. Maybe I shouldn't have been there. But she's never here. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit at turret? She needs to actually play the game, man. They can't just keep confidently going after plays, like play after play on me every time, just knowing that Leona will never be there to help me. Oh man. That could be good. Oh man, she ulted the one that flashed away. That sucks. Oh no, and this guy just cheeses the Herald. No, and she takes the farm. I'm enjoying the build more at least, but this game in particular has just not been fun. But at least the build has been fun. So far.
Gun's not broken yet. Better keep it that way.
Ah, fuck. Oh man, it's just not my day.
Lots of fuel up. Heads up.
Just need to line up so I don't get stunned against the wall, and maybe I stand a chance here. No! What? That was so close! Fuck, how did he stun me against that, man? Jesus. Oh, that's so unlucky. I thought I wouldn't be able to get stunned anymore unless he got behind me. Fuck. I just want to point out, Leona was under turret helping, or was helping Fizz farm under turret on mid lane. Blows.
Enemy killing spree.
Don't wait too long trying to line up the perfect E, because in the meantime our home guard is running out. When you do it from red side, you can actually, you don't leave the home guards area when you want to line up the E, but on blue side unfortunately you do. At least I assume there's not a way to do it from here.
Lightning in a gun coming through. Count on me.
I think I need to get here ASAP. It's too late already.
Has been slain.
That was not a good fight to engage. At least it was a 1-for-1 though. Okay, they're literally all top. Maybe we can just go do Drake. Kha'Zix is reviving. He might just rush the Drake, but we'll see. We got Fizz here. I'm sure we get this. Fucking nice one. That Drake probably should have been theirs. Ooh. Oh. Hello. Oh, God. Oh, Kha'Zix was in stealth. I didn't even notice. My bad. What did I do wrong there? Probably just got fucked by Zed Wing onto me, right? Yeah, Kha'Zix jumped on me, Zed W'd on me. So looking at this, I'm definitely way overextended here. This is Leona in a 2v4, or 1v4, and I'm just joining into a 2v4. Like, I can't safely do damage here, because of how fucked this fight is if you just look at it. The reason why I die here is because I'm not getting any backup, and I should have known that this fight is just never gonna end well for us. I should have been just letting Leona die. I'm gonna go mid. I hadn't realized that we just had so little numbers there. I thought we had more.
Except for my aunt.
Need to pay more attention.
I can't get anything faster.
Oh. It's awkward when you I keep accidentally doing that.
I've faced worse in Zon. We can win.
I'm just gonna push mid. They should not fight, but they probably will. But I see no enemies are coming here, and I'm already mid, so... just keep on pushing. It's gonna be Mordekaiser, I need to get out. Now we try and rotate here, because there's nothing better to do. Can no longer push. Never mind.
I don't leave others behind.
Okay, so the question is now, do I want to do Infinity Edge or a Zeal item? I think a Zeal item would be good. Probably gonna be screwed here. Actually, I can't absorb his shield. I didn't need to ghost actually, his ult was literally about to run out, my bad. Suck up this wave then base. Unless we go here. Yeah, they're all bot. Could work, only we're just really out of position to start this Baron. Who knows, maybe they just didn't start rushing over. I think it's worth a shot. Well, this Mordekaiser is just fucking dead. Nice one. He did delay the Baron a little bit, since we all turned on him. But how like, dumb are the enemies that they're still not a Baron? Like, what? Nice one. They took so long to get here. That was such a free Baron. I need to just base, I think. We'll see. If Zed ults somebody else, then maybe I can fight. Oh, okay. He's not ulting anybody else. He might have W though. I'm so fucked actually. I should have just based while I had the chance. We lose Baron buffs now. Oh, we don't get to keep a single one. That sucks, man. I knew I should have just based. I thought I was in such a safe spot that I would just be safe there as well, but that just ran straight in a straight line towards me as if he could see me. Didn't think I was visible there. I will get Renance.
Might have rushed that one. It's okay. I'll do better.
Anyway, why am I getting pinged? I had a 40 CS lead just by AFK farming. It's Leona that never landed an engage on Misfortune. Or ever participated in a fight after 10 minutes. Nothing to do there, we'll just go mid. 2 cannons for me here, that's really nice. We're gonna meet the Leona. No, not that. There we go. Okay, go Renance now. This Zed is also very tanky, by the way. Let's get a very bruisery focus build. Just like Kha'Zix. Means we won't get one shot as hard at least. Okay, we have help this time. Nice one. We keep doing damage to Misfortune. Okay, we did so much damage in that fight, holy shit. Ooh, nice one. Zero hesitation, just immediately ults there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, they're distracted with Vero, so we want to push mid here. Hopefully can at least get a free turret here. Alright, now we leave. And just Drake up 2 minutes. And Baron in 147. Oh, what? Oh, dude, I wasn't looking. Probably screwed here. Do as much damage as I can. Well, that sucks. Okay, at least they're not gonna get Baron off of that. Ah, that blows. I was straight up looking at the timers, I think. And, yeah, I just didn't have the camera centered on myself. My bad.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, not bad. Turret for turret. Yeah. As far as deaths go, this was actually not a bad one. They didn't even get a turret off of it. I thought they would get at least 1 turret. They should have been able to. They got Fizz, but he got a turret, which is worth. Yeah, I suppose I'll do Infinity Edge here. I don't think we need Devory. Oh, well, Devory will be good for cutting Mordekaiser, but we'll see how we get on with the Infinity Edge, because I haven't tried this in ages. Mostly been doing Devory. But I feel tanky enough this game that I don't need to kite too much. Yeah, we want to set up Vision on Baron first, at least 1 ward. And potentially just rush it, yeah. Looks like they're sending too many people bot again. Minimum 3. Kha'Zix was also bot side. Ignore that ward. Ignore it. Okay, nice. Thought she was gonna hit it. That delays us an annoying amount of time. Honestly, just fight. Actually, I don't want to give him a free ultimate. There we go. We step outside of the range. Because if he uses his ult on me, he can avoid the fizz ult that way. Okay, let's start it again, but we want to turn out the Kha'Zix if possible. Oh my god, I keep getting stunned. Okay, Kha'Zix. Nice. I got the Baron even though I was focusing Kha'Zix. Okay. Up, team. They're not paying attention. Come on. Oh, okay, 1,000 gold shutdown. That's easily worth. Dude, how long did they have to fucking respond to that? Let me see. I wasn't properly paying attention to the map since I had to focus on the fight. But I'm sure my team was literally just there. Okay, so Fizz starts recalling. Okay, so J4 and Leona were in a position where they could come. J4 starts walking away, Leona continues a recall. This is the only one that started moving. You probably should have just dashed the wall instead of trying to walk the way around. He didn't expect me to fight, to be fair, so it was understandable. Leona just or Misfortune just overextended there, and I was confident I could probably beat her. I guess I was wrong because it only was a 1-for-1, but that's still worth it. And I think we'll go for Bloodthirster next. Get even tank here. Oh. Hello. I actually beat him, I think. No, there's a bard there and I didn't have shield bow up. Yeah, I would have just died to Zed, my bad. Should have blue trinketed to check. At least my shield bow doesn't go down for that. Holy crap, the Furious farm. She has like 11 CS per minute. Jesus.
Oh wow, they're really out to get us. I got to be faster.
Ooh, close one. Okay, well they're distracted with this. We're just gonna go for the inhib. Inhibs actually, potentially. There's 2 open inhibs. Oh. Really? God. Come on. Ah, I'm so fucked here, I think. That blows. Where was J4? Wait, J4 was with... He just started running away. Oh, he had 0 confidence in me, man. What the fuck? He has ult up as well? Oh my lord. If he just jumps on Misfortune here, she is fucked. Could have built Kha'Zix from me. Oh my lord. Well, that sucks. At least we got 1 inhib. I didn't expect Mordekaiser to just use his life as a shield for the inhibitor. He just kept running at us knowing he would probably die. I don't think he even ended up dying. Because J4 fucking ran. Play with your fucking team, not me. I split and drag people to me. Understand that? I think this Leona literally wants to play around anything except me. That's why she ran to Fiora there. Thank God. Hero didn't have Hull Breaker, otherwise that would have been even more troll. If I get Raptors, I think I get Bloodthirster. I'm close. Still need something else though. Worth the wait, 20 gold. I say 20 because after 20 I can just start recalling and the recall will give me the gold. Nice one. Drake is up in 45. I don't want to base yet. Despite having the gold I need. Okay, we should fight here. Where is he? Where the fuck did he go? Oh, god damn it, I couldn't see the thing he's lighting up even though I should have been aiming at him. He's dead though. Come on, come on. He's surely dead. Fuck, he might not be because of that slow. We'll see. Nah. That blows. Oh, I need to run. I'm so fucked again. My bad. That was greedy. Damn, that's a soul if we pick it up. Oh man. Oh, what? This is what, gold? This is plat. So Leon is basically Leon is plat MMR, right? I should have way higher expectations for a plat player. Holy crap! A lot of these ultimates that I've seen have been way off. Okay, looking at her match history, it seems like she's just an enchanter player practicing engage. I respect it, I just wish she would do it on a Smurf account, like the rest of us, instead of trying to practice new things on your main account and doing this. I mean, she's not like running it down, right? I actually have more deaths than her, but god, it's been a hard game because of her. She just has zero impact even if she doesn't die. Anyway, I'm full build now. Still need level 18 though. Good base for an elixir, I don't know if that's worth it though. As a whole though, my judgment on this build, I've definitely felt stronger with this build than I did with the build we've been using the rest of the time. Definitely feel like less of a mosquito. Hello. Ooh, Fizz. Oh, come on. Okay, Misfortune dies for that as well, right? Right? Oh, it's literally just your 4 hitting her. Oh, my bad, I guess. Didn't expect Mordekaiser there. We even just saw him there though, and he probably had vision of the brush. That's why he headed there. Saw me doing red. Thing is, so I didn't notice the Mordekaiser top side, but I did know the vast majority of their team was bot side. That's why I thought this was so free that I could just use my either. And Mordekaiser just randomly walks in and screws me over. I of course win the 1v1, but by the time we're fucking done with this fucking death roam shit, I'm surrounded by their entire team. Well, my team is retreating as usual. No, they need to wait for the team to revive. Oh god. Oh no. That was pointless. Fuck it. Come on. I'm fucked. Nah, I'm trolling. Shouldn't have done that, my bad. I was hoping I could burst down Zed. He just had ult though. Should've just been happy with forcing them off the Nexus turrets. My bad. Made a lot of mistakes this game for sure, but the build felt good. We'll test it again next game. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Zeri to Diamond. Ooh. That kind of gives away our invade. What the hell? Okay, we get the ward at least. What a random thing to do. Oh well. I was gonna say we're gonna start off with an invade. Maybe we still will. Ooh. Looks only has the unfortunately, but ooh, okay. Okay, that's one flash burned at least. In exchange for our own support's flash, but that should be worth it. No flash on the ADC now. Speaking of which, Kai'Sa has Halo Blades, so she's gonna have really good trades in lane. We need to watch out for that. Don't want to trade up front with her too much. If we do, we just want to make it a really short trade and just immediately disengage before she can get the full Halo Blades value. And also, maybe could have done with running Cleanse for Zillion. Might regret that at some point, but we'll see. If we make it the late game just fine, then the Ghost should probably provide more value, since we probably won't get CC'd too much by Zillion in team fights.
Everyone's counting on me. No way I let them down.
Okay, nice. Actually, I shouldn't have bothered with the Ghost, because the minis are just blocking my Qs anyway. Without the wave walking up, that would have been fine, but with the wave, kind of pointless. We'll use the charge passive to try and shove faster here.
Anyone have a plan? No?
There we go. Leveling E, and I'm probably just gonna level Q second here instead of W, because I keep not casting W anyway because of lack of mana. So I may as well just level Q instead, so we can do more damage with that. Okay, this is gonna start pushing back towards us now, and then the wave will be in a better spot for Nautilus to actually interact with the lane, since at the moment he can't really engage.
Lightning in a gun coming through.
Now, I definitely don't want to engage into this wave either, so we're just gonna chill. Because the wave at the moment is too big, we would definitely lose the fight there, especially with Kai'Sa having healed up. This is a way overextended Zillion though. Oh, dodged it though. Oh no.
Only I. That's one.
Nice one. Maybe I should have timed my charge shot actually to secure that last hit on Kai'Sa, but it will. So the moment she actually has a kill lead, it's unfortunate.
The gift comes on. Come on, charge already. Quick. Spark's ready. If it matters to my team, it matters to me. Out of my way. And
Zillion has to walk up to a really big wave here if he wants to trade against me. This is why I'm glad to take this. Getting zone from the cannon though sucks. Oh, and I got slowed there. I have to flash, I think. That sucks. Needed to avoid getting into his W or E range. We do with shoving this? I don't know if we're gonna be able to though. Okay, you know what? They're gonna start pushing this towards us. I'll follow that up with W, but I can't get in range. Auto. Okay, guys on the W, we're just gonna have to base here.
fight isn't missed.
We'll go for the Sheen. I would prioritize Berserkers if I could afford them, but we can't, so... Can still E out a base here. Probably not the longest E I could have done, but it will. Gonna miss a lot of farm here though. Maybe I should have soaked up the wave under turret. Yeah, I think I should have soaked up the wave under turret, because I don't think we could have been diveable. Then we only would have missed 6 CS on our base, instead of like fucking 9 or whatever this was. It's big. CS deficit at the moment.
Rampage.
Okay, they want to try and base now. Guys are sitting on a lot of gold. So what we want to do is just crash and also try and cancel our base if possible. Nice. Needed that not to hit the turret so it would actually hit her in time. So at the moment she's barely laning with an item lead when she should be. That's why we want to keep her here. We're not giving her a chance to spend her gold. Why did that split with Nautilus? He was all the way over there, man. Okay, nice. Nice one, nice one. I'm gonna focus on crashing this ASAP. So if she bases, she's gonna miss a wave. She, like at the very least, if she's gonna base and we can't stop that, then we want her to miss a ton of farm. And so now she's just baited into constantly staying because she's never gonna have prowl. Well, she might actually get prowl when Zillion actually enters lane with mana again. I'm gonna ignore what's happening there, I just want to keep shoving in waves. When the wave is shoved, then I might consider rotating. You shove these waves so much more effectively with attack speed though compared to having Sheen. It's a benefit of having berserkers. Ooh, okay. Really good trade though, that is so bad for them. Oh, Zillion still has no mana, what? Or does he just have no mana again? Can't remember if he recalled or not, I just assumed he had. Ooh. No! Fuck, that was so unlucky. Okay, but she keeps wasting so much time here. You remember how I was like 20 CS down? We should be ahead in CS now after I shove this wave. But they don't have mana for this wave, unfortunately. See, Graves here too. Maybe I'm gonna regret actually trying to shove this. We'll see. I'm merely placing this ward so Graves know that I have a ward. Zillion alone is actually enough to stop me crashing this, I think. I can ignore his damage, but he could freeze. Okay, he's gonna choose not to. Nice one. Alright, we can base now. And I'll have the berserkers, which is super nice. Hopefully it doesn't cancel my base. Please don't, please don't. Fuck. That wastes so much of my time. What the hell? Yeah, well played, Zillion. Gonna lose out on a wave because of that, sadly. I'll probably soak up this wave, but I need Nautilus to be here, otherwise I get dived. I'm actually gonna get dived. I need to try and get out of here. If I get stunned by Zillion, then Kai'Sa could ult me. Actually, no, I suppose she can't, actually. I think it's on cooldown. Does he have mana for ult, actually? Oh, he does, he does. Oh, I can't help there. I just want to soak up this farm, man. I swear to god, at this point if I get dived, it's actually worth it just to not miss out on all this farm. Sad though how much free damage she gets on this turret when Nautilus should have just been rotating back. Okay, I got one kill. Not bad. I could have flashed that actually. I could have survived there, my bad. We just lost such a huge lead though because of that Nautilus roam. That's sad. Okay, we can get boots here. Next base will be Essence River. God, we managed to get like I mean, we didn't have a massive lead, right? We just had a lead, which was really surprising, given how ahead the Kai'Sa was initially, and then we just threw it away instantly. I'm so sad. And it's not like we got outplayed either, it's just Nautilus willfully just refusing not to lane. That's the worst part. Wait, no, don't take the wave, because I need it to line up. My E-wave clear is wasted here. Oh, actually, I should have done Berserkers, by the way, my bad. Not Essence River components, I forgot about that. My attack speed is still super low. I need more than this.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh. Nah. Maybe if I'd ghosted, I could have got her. Okay, that's nice, though. Zillion mid, like, literally making the same mistake as Nautilus. What the fuck is this support macro? Both supports just refusing to hold on to a lead. No, you get the lead. No, you get the lead. No, you get the lead. They're like E-daters.
An enemy has been slain.
Just wanting to make the other one happy.
Double kill.
So stupid if we just get a turret here. Nice one.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So actually, do I get Essence River and Berserkers? I think I do if I sell. Refillable. Yep.
Destroyed.
Oh, actually, I don't even need to thanks to the turret going down. Nice one. Holy crap, that was a long E. Usually I drop off here. Oh, hello. Oh, no. That sucks. Pop Ghost. Come on, man. Just gonna say I don't dare flash on her. What? What? Wait, I thought that was a Kai'Sa W. Was it a Kai'Sa W and a Graves ult, or was it just straight up Graves ult and I confused it for Kai'Sa W? It was just straight up a Graves ult, my bad. I thought that was a Kai'Sa W. God, that blows. Oh man. Ah, this is 2 games in a row of having a support with very disappointing engages. I would really just rather have an enchanter if the engaged supports will play like this.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Especially because enchanters should have more synergy with Zeri anyway. We should be having enchanters, so if my supports are going to pick engage anyway, I would really hope they are at least good at their pick. And don't just try and farm my wave. Maybe he was AoEing it, maybe he was just setting it up to be low HP, who knows. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Whoa, Collector Rush Graves, weird. Ah, damn it. I didn't think that was worth placing a blink just to clear that. I'm gonna risk going in here. Okay.
Lightning in a gun coming through. Man, I should have packed more snacks. Spark ready.
Oh boy. What? Ah, the fucking Zillion just got him ranged. I didn't even see the... I'm dead. Ult animation before he got revived. Oh my lord, it's just not our game, is it? Oh no. Okay, at least she dies.
Enemy double kill. Ace.
Ah. Oh, I did get it. Okay, nice. Especially because I accidentally walked backwards while trying to buy it. Okay, we just give up that Drake. Nothing to do about that. Lux is getting bot, so we're gonna go mid. Get our farm there. I don't think there's gonna be nothing else to do on the map, so I might just look at the enemy Raptors, because we know the enemy jungler is on Drake, so bot side. Hopefully I don't get screwed over for dashing forwards here. Yeah, Relensol is there, but... doesn't matter. Might not be able to do the Raptors, but we'll see. I should be able to skip it easily if necessary. Okay, they're here. I need to use Z if I want to farm it in a timely manner. This is really tanky, actually. It's fine, we'll still get it. Or do we... ah, that sucks. Oh, dude. My bad. I was too set on that idea. My bad. I didn't even notice before on Harold, actually. If I'd seen that, I would have just helped him with that. Oh, it's because he went for it while I was starting the Raptors. God, that's annoying. I just got, like, the idea was fine, honestly, and I should have, like I said, I could escape if necessary, and I could have. But I just got greedy trying to get that fucking last hit, which I needed to walk up far too close for. Oh, this game's a disaster again. I swear to God, this build is good. It feels good. I'm just playing bad.
They're really out to get us. I got to be faster.
What's... ah, can't get the cannon, sadly. Roll. I'm just at the Graves ulti fields. Oh my God, he didn't have it. Fucking hit a Relensol. Every time I play him, it's just so obnoxious, the fucking pulling in thing. I don't have life still yet. I can't even really do Raptors here. I think I should just go for the whiff. If I farm this wave as well, then I can get Vamp Scepter. I should be playing a lot more around W poke, by the way, since I've got infinite mana from Essence Reaver. Okay, I got it. I'll go for the red buff before the mid wave, because they're going to push that wave into me anyway if they want to push mid. I'd rather secure the red buff before they get a chance to get it. But they're already coming for it. We're going to have to give that, I think. Yep, a lot of people coming for this. Just go for the farm instead. I got that cannon, right? Yeah, he must have taken it. And there is a high value ultimate. Did I just unmute J4 by doing that? No, I don't think so.
Fresh air. A rare treat.
We have to give that. There's no chance we contest. Can't really safely farm mid either, awkwardly. Only thing we could do is gank Olaf, but everybody's on bot side, so... The move in this situation, if you're giving Drake, should always try and be to do something on the opposite side. We can't do Baron because it's far too risky and it would take too long. But we could have just ganked Olaf. That's the only thing we could have looked to do. Okay, that could be good. Never mind. Come on, no. Didn't even get to charge my lethal tempo. That was so close to being a kill, goddammit.
I'm not messing around.
Nearly got my shield bow.
Best thing I can do is fight when others can't.
Okay, Malphite. Didn't notice him. Guess it just gets away though. Oh, Grizz is back. I'm gonna be fucked here if my team doesn't turn with me. I can't see my pings. I think they actually do go through though, you just don't see them. But you don't see them when you're deafened.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, wanted the base anyway. Yeah, see? Like, I got the 5 gold from ping and that. The ping, I just can't see my own ping. But the pings are going through. It's good to know. Nice one. Ah, come on! Whatever. Oh, I'm so low again. I might just need the base immediately. Okay, I got a cannon at least. I can base now. Go for the rune ends now. Oh, they're on Baron. It's gonna be too late to do anything though. Just gotta go bot.
No problem.
Their macro is just so much better than ours somehow. Ah, they're actually coming. Try and waste a lot of their time at least. Yeah, god, that fucking Zillion just did not buy me any time whatsoever. Ghost could easily keep up with my flash and Ian ult. What a huge waste of flash then. See, the thing is, the last thing I expect when they just made a plan topside is for them to sprint to bot lane to kill me while I farm. That's why I felt safe there. It's quite an unusual move to make, and especially because they have no guarantee. Like, they should expect to have some vision, right? But they passed through 0 wards while they did that.
Shut down.
It's a mix of a weird play coupled with just luck that I just never had any vision of them coming. If I actually had vision of them coming, they were massively wasting the time just running straight from Baron to bot. Jesus. Oh, come on. Nice one. Ah, my ult won't bounce on Zill, it only bounces onto other minions. That's annoying. Near the movement speed. Kai'Sa's on the way.
Running on empty.
Okay, at least they're not doing much of anything right now. We're just getting a lot of free farm.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, besides the fact that they got Soul. But they didn't do anything with the Baron. At least yet. I don't know if they still have it. Relin Sol doesn't, but he might have just died. Nice one. This time they actually did the right thing. The enemy team is going for Drake. We can't contest, so we just call over Relin Sol. Don't let Relin Sol free from the opposite side of the map when it's the only side of the map we can actually do something on, you know? So let's do something. Ah, I read his gun, my bad. I just need to rush to top actually, because that's where they're making their play. I need to be there.
Slowing down.
He actually smattered the cannon. Oh, that's bad. I don't think we should fight there. Pass is nearly dead though, but... Ah, damn it. And I'm dead because I tried to follow up. Oh.
Enemy triple kill.
Not a fun game at all. Now let's go ahead and get it over with, GG. Hopefully the next game should be better. We can't have 2 games in a row of engaged supports not engaging. Onto the ADC. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Zeri Diamond. God, I didn't start the video in time because I was busy avoiding their invade. I'm so sad I couldn't start the video in time because I just had 2 script-like dodges in a row. Oh, no, okay. So the dodge in Morgana Q, to be fair, was just entirely a prediction. She threw it down here and I saw it in advance. I was moving down here, moved to the left, avoided that, stepped past here, and I was like, well, now Cho'Gath isn't ready to Q me. So I predicted exactly when it would Q, stood right around the edge of it while walking around. Oh, so smooth, man.
I can stand up for others too.
Anyway, gonna be playing Zeri Zyra, which is funny to say, into Driven Morgana. Gonna be running Cleanse. Since Morgana Q, if it hits us, is just gonna lead to an absolute one-shot by Draven. So we want to avoid that.
Giving up's too easy.
Kind of delay for me to choose, but that's fine. If the enemy bottom is leashing here, I might be able to make Draven miss farm. Let's see. Okay, that should hopefully work. See, now more minions are focusing this melee than should be. Oh, but well, they arrived in lane in time anyway, and either way I kind of ruined that by focusing Morgana. If they take too long to leash though, then they just miss XP that way. Okay, we're gonna be beating them to level 2 at least.
I'm not messing around.
They're not really respecting the fact that we're about to hit level 2. Now there's Zyra. Okay. Now that might be... Yep, that's it. First blood. Awesome. I could have cleansed that ignite. Maybe I should have. We just flash away from her. Nice one. Alright, let's shove this in. I might actually die to minions here. Holy shit. Okay, thank God.
Gun's not broken yet. Better keep it that way.
No, I missed the cannon. Fuck, that blows. Oh well. We'll just rush the Sheen here. Sheen and refillable. Oh, and of course, one at E out of base.
This won't be perfect, but life never is.
Yeah, I need to actually like properly pay attention to what that angle is, where you can just end up here. That's crazy.
No slowing down.
Don't know where Morgana is. Okay, she revealed herself. Sitting in the bush is good for Morgana in this situation, but she should have been sitting in one of these, so she can actually pressure me when I arrive into lane. And if me and Zyra arrive at the same time, she can always just back off if she can't go aggressive. But if I do arrive into lane alone there, then she should be like zoning me from the wave by virtue of being in that brush. And if I just don't think about that, don't think about the fact that she could be sitting in a brush, then she should be just punishing that by queuing me from the brush. There's no point in her sitting all the way back there when the wave is here.
I don't leave others behind.
Fuck, my bad. 2 cannons missed now, that's terrible. Okay, we're getting a gank. Now W. Draven still has his flash as far as I know. Yeah. This block, what the fuck? Blocked right into the Draven, which knocked me right into the Morgana Q. That's fucking dumb. I missed the range of old Zeri Q, goddamn.
Fights getting messy. At least I'm consistent.
Okay, ideally I'd like my next base to be on Berserkers, so that's what we're aiming for, a Berserkers base. Ow. Okay, Draven probably is gonna base now.
Need more power.
We wanna try and crash this ASAP. This time we get the cannon. First cannon of the game, let's go. If I could get a solo plating here, that would be our Berserkers, but I'm not gonna get it, sadly. I can sell refillable though. I guess this will have to do. Don't have time to shove in the next wave, because if Draven arrives while we're in the middle of shoving the wave, I'll have no E, and he will be easily able to engage onto me, because I'm half HP as well. I think it was here where I got the really long E.
Gotta hurry.
Yep, there. It was like right about here. Like on the... basically on the first step. I'll try and remember that. I think that's where it was anyway. I have to line it up perfect though, I think. Other angles don't make too much of a difference. As long as you're aiming it in the right direction. But that one is very sensitive. At least it felt that way to me. Might as well just freeze, actually. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're running cut down this game since we're facing 2 Giga Tanks. Even if this Strogath builds AP, which he probably will, he's still going to be getting a lot of HP from probably Rod of Ages, I assume he's building. And also, obviously his passive, not his ultimate passive, where he gets a ton of HP from that. Then Mundo is going to be super tanky as well, going to build a ton of HP. So for both champions, we want cut down. And then I also might end up building Bork at some point. Not sure quite when though, but it might be necessary for Mundo. I remember building Zeri, Bork on Zeri once against the Mundo, and it was really, really effective. We went from struggling really hard to kill him to suddenly just melting him. Follow that up with the W. Okay, I got cleanse up in 5. Oop. We cover Zyra here by just going directly onto Draven. The only person who can DPS her and kill her. Nice, double kill for me. No! How did that one go to Zyra? That doesn't even make sense. Oh well. This time it'll be a solo plating for me. So cannon wave, but I should be able to shove it. I got Berserker, so I got a lot of attack speed, which is the main thing you need to wave clear fast ones over here. I'm trying to line this up so I'm hitting the cannon as well. Didn't insta clear, but it's definitely a more than satisfactory clear time on that cannon wave. Okay, finally we're off to a good start again. Love this. So those pesky engage supports that are just useless if the player doesn't play well. Was it here? Didn't end that slightly. Didn't end that quite perfectly, but at least it was decent enough. It got me to the same spot where the other angle does. Didn't end up buying Quick Cloak. Kind of awkward that I was 20 gold off of it. Only I hadn't missed 2 cannons earlier. I'm basically gonna wanna base instantly as soon as I finish. Or as soon as I get the gold for Essence River. I gotta be careful about trading through minions with my E. Because even with my E going through the minions and doing damage to the Draven, I don't get the Sheen proc because the Sheen proc will be wasted on whatever minion hits first. So my trades are still weaker. Oh, actually I might be in trouble here. We're gonna flash out. Okay, thankfully this happened right as I got enough gold for Essence River anyway, which is when I said I was gonna base. I'm totally basing completely voluntarily here. Only because I want to, not because the enemy bot lane forced me to. Alright, while we're waiting for HP, we can line this up. There we go. Probably gonna miss farm here either way though. Would have preferred the base on a cannon wave. But oh well. Wait, why does I only just realized, why does this Draven have double buffs? I never actually realized that. I never noticed him get a kill. Huh. Did he base after getting a kill as well? Come on, get driven, don't grid for Morgana. Oh my god, hang on. Hopefully, yeah, I should still die here. I might even get the kill, I get the double buffs, awesome. But that was really risky ignoring the Draven there, in case Draven decided to go on me, and I had no flash to escape. You need to focus the Draven there, not greed for the Morgana kill. Thankfully it paid off. I actually got both kills, but it was really risky because we risked me dying and giving Draven an even bigger kill lead. Just deny a little bit more for him. There we go. Nice. And I'm out of here.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
This won't be perfect, but life never is.
Can't be bothered lining it up perfectly every time, because it could take me so long that it actually takes me longer to get into lane because I spent so long lining it up. It's perfect if you get it on your first go, but it's not too important.
Grandma said, never back down from a fight.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, it's slowly dying here. Ah, tried to use my passive for the last set. I might have used it early by accident if I misclicked. Actually, I could have kept pushing, but whatever, it's too late now. I've committed to going mid now. Or we'll rotate and try to get a turret. I don't care about using E to wave clear here, because I don't care too much about taking all of the last hits. Or I can take most of them for all I care. I just want to push the wave as fast as we can. Using my E would be overkill with the Victor laser there. And push this turret. Okay, we back off. Do we want to rotate here? This guy's dead anyway. Unless... Ooh. Okay. Oh boy. Woof! So close to killing her. Wow, that was actually almost a kill. Come on. Okay. Really miss old Zeri. He used to be able to chase people down so much more effectively. Ooh. Damn, I almost got him. That's a Cho'Gath behind me. We need to run. Oh, hello. Nah, I fucked it up. If he doesn't have flash, I'm probably fine. He really wants my ass, holy shit. He wants Mundo to collapse on me as well, but... Thankfully we had Kane alerting me of that. Mundo's actually winning. Okay. I'm just here to bait. Okay, Cho'Gath, no ult. Won't be able to kill him though. Ideally, Victor would go bot. Is he typing? Fuck. Well, at least Kane is getting Mundo. And Zed is rotating there in the long term. Oh, nice. This time we do get the quick cloak. Not bad. Okay, there's no mid lane wave waiting for me, so we'll just rotate top. Actually, I feel like I might as well max W second with this Essence River build. Because we don't have to care about the mana cost on E anyway, which is definitely one of the benefits of maxing it. One of the benefits of not maxing W is that the mana cost doesn't go up, whereas we don't care about the mana cost, so... Oh, he's just gonna run into the turret. Is my ult over already? No, it's not, I think? No, not yet. Nice one. I just really miss fast Zeri. It's just pretty much purely a damage tool right now, honestly, the Zeri ult. Barely worth using it to chase people I'm finding. I'll take this because I want to recall anyway, so I get the faster recall. Nice. Actually, I think we'll... what do I want to try here, actually? I think we'll do Runaan's actually, just so we can have the option of transitioning into Bork if we want to. Although at that point we would end up not building Lord Dominic's or not building Infinity Edge, and we'd rather have Lord Dominic's, but then it's awkward not having Infinity Edge. Maybe I'll just do Lord Dominic's first, or maybe I think I might have just should have gone Bork.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, fuck it, we'll go Runance. I'll think about the build after later. Got him. Got him. Ah, no, I'm dead though. Worth it, I hope. Nah, I had a massive shutdown that was not actually worth it. Oh well. And I had the Herald as well. Could have placed that to take this inhib. Yeah, I think we'll do Bork after this for sure. Should be a bigger prospect than Infinity Edge against this sort of comp.
Might have rushed that one. It's okay. I'll do better.
We'll go for the red buff. Oh. I think we should have finished the Drake, but sure. Yeah, we rotate over to do nothing, man. Oh, hello. We'll pop the ultimate immediately. We know this is gonna be a long fight. Oh, what? No, no, I didn't mean to go there. Fuck. There we go. Shobo's still up. I think we can use this Herald here for free turret. 600 gold to me.
An enemy has been slain.
And we'll get this other wave over here, plus the wave after that since I'm already bot lane. Then we can just recall. Could recall obviously now for an item, but there's a lot of gold to miss out on, especially because that's a cannon.
Lightning in a gun coming.
I feel confident enough that nobody's coming for me that I'll just use E to play this wave faster. I'll just keep on maxing W second.
An enemy has been slain.
Nah. If I could get pickaxe, I would do that, but not worth it just for a dagger, obviously. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of sustain with this build.
I stood up for my community.
Oh, hello. What the hell? Fucking hate silences when I'm playing Zeri, bro. Nice one. That guy's worth 0 gold. Holy shit. Probably shouldn't have ulted. Nah, ult was kind of necessary, I think. Ooh, we almost got him. Oh, nice. Victor actually got him. Of course, he has lane ranges against that comp. Would be troll if he didn't.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Nope. Can't test forwards there. Unless... Got her. Yeah, I'm liking this W max actually. It does a lot of burst. I definitely feel like a lot less of a mosquito now with this build. Bundle's already back up. Nice. We get some CDR for the ult at least. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Alright, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Zeri to Diamond. This time playing Zeri Morgana. Into apparently Syndra Nami? I thought it was gonna be a Kai'Sa ADC, so I'm kinda cheesed here. I am not running MR. Alright Morgana, you can lead. Come on baby, come on. Dude, you stepped out of the burst and stop! Oh my god. Yeah. Well that blows. Thankfully Morgana stepping into the burst didn't even matter in hindsight. That was just a bit unlucky Zinzal, but sheesh, that was bad. I'm just waiting for her to lead. She steps out of the brush, then stops. Like, what? Okay. If we're gonna try and choose again, it shouldn't be there because they might have warded by now. They might have vision in that brush in particular. Let's go over to this brush, where we did just get seen. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just hit that minion. Did it reset? Yeah, nice. So all of the casters are now hitting this particular minion. That is actually... Ooh. But they both arrived in lane in time till I said it. I swear in higher low they give longer leashes and it works more consistently. I think shorter leashes are smarter though. It's just that in high low junglers are more likely to rage quit if you don't give them a proper leash. Dash in here. Alright, nice one. Oh, missed that one. My bad. Okay, yeah, we're also facing Sion. I was considering running Cut Down, but I think pretty much their entire comp would not benefit from Cut Down except for Sion. So I decided to keep on running the coup de grace anyway. If the sound becomes a big problem, we can always just, once again, just try out that Bork Rush that I was gonna do in one of the previous games. Was it even the last game? I don't know. I went for a gym break after the last game. Just gonna use my passive for that one to make sure we get that. I should really go ahead and ward as well. I think Zinzal started blue, so we shouldn't expect the gank anytime soon. But I've been screwed over by that assumption before, so let's just place one just to be safe. We're not running low on wards. Did I Zinzal? I meant Rengar. What the hell? I was thinking of dashing through this wall. My bad. We're about to get a gank, so I'll level W. Ooh. Damn it. I was hoping to get that kill for myself. Alright, we'll leave here. I could leave this frozen and just base here, except... nah, this might not freeze because of how low the minions are. If they're all high HP, then maybe. I guess we'll just, I don't really foresee a good base timing anywhere near in the future. So I guess we could just take this as a free 150 gold, or was it like 80 gold that I got from the assist? And just continue laning phase like this until I eventually have to base. Or we can just go for the Syndra gank. Okay, not bad. Well, we burn a flash, but it still doesn't really give us much of an advantage in lane. Wow, he's going for it again. That's brutal. This might actually work this time. Ah, but Morgana just wasted her Q at the worst time. That's sad. I think Zinzal was onto something right there, but there was no chance that would work out with the wasted Morgana Q. Ideally, he would not face Rat and Vision, by the way. He shouldn't be giving them information. Like, he shouldn't be letting them know that he's not just ganking again. This might actually work. Unless we're getting counter-ganked. Holy shit. Why does she do that? Right, we need to run. We know Rengar is here. Just in case they didn't see it, I'm gonna ping it. Alright, we're gonna have to leave the wave there. There is no chance in hell that I'm going to have a chance to shove this wave in without dying to Rengar. It sucks, it's a cannon wave, I would love to have it, but I'm not getting it. We're gonna accept that and not die. Can't quite get the Sheen yet.
Gotta hurry. People need my spark.
Ooh, Fizz. That's rough. If I was this Fizz, I would have landed that combo. He can kill her. Oh, surely his Q is coming up soon. Rengar might still be in the lane. I doubt it, but I've been cheesed by this before. I think Zeri is a lot better into the shorter range stuff, by the way. I'm really struggling to actually deal damage to some of these longer range bot laners. I think facing a melee support is probably really good for her. Should actually look up stats for that, see if there's stats on whether she does perform better into lower ranged bot laners. Especially since her, like the, what was the range nerf on her Q? Was it 75? It was pretty huge. Like, imagine reducing Ashe's range by 75, she would not be viable. Obviously, Zeri got a lot of buffs to compensate, obviously. You don't just nerf a champion's range by 75 and call it a day. But at the same time, it would, like, shift her strengths and weaknesses, for sure. Anyway, I can't believe that fucking Zinzal gank worked, by the way. That was really, really crazy that he just he failed like 3 ganks in a row. Starts recalling in plain sight, then goes, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Just runs at her again. It actually works this time. Runs at her in plain sight. She just lets it happen. The worst gank of all the ones that he went for, and it actually worked. This game is just so weird sometimes. Just using that to get some vision. Oh, are they on Drake? They are. Okay. I just want the Drake to reset, honestly. The longer we wait here, the more CS I'm missing bot, and it might be worth it to deny them a Drake, though. Fuck it. Wait, I don't have ult. I thought I had ult when I jumped in there. What the fuck? You need to stop getting focused by that. Oh, no. Hopefully she lives. Okay. How is this Drake now reset? It's literally outside of the pit. Okay, finally. It was literally just a matter of time. Oh, Zinzal's been over there this whole time. I've already missed the Bolton wave anyway, so I gotta get to jump out here. Fucking hell, Syndra 6. Oh well. I was hoping, like, the Fizz never rotated even though he has Prowl. That's really annoying. Syndra's gonna have ultimate, so I need to leave here. Oh, I can't believe I got that. That was lucky. Yeah, Fizz rotating there would have made all the difference, I think. Alright, we can base for Sheen now. Actually, I might start starting Cole on Zeri. Have to think of it, because a lot of these games I'm just playing ultra safe in lane anyway. Like, safer than I play on literally any other ADC because of how weak she is. I mean, then again, I'm thinking more of when I wasn't rushing the Sheen and Essence Reaver. I do quite a bit more damage with this setup, so I actually have more of a chance of fighting and snowballing. Nice trade. I can probably easily skip a gank. Yep. Didn't expect it to be Kai'Sa. Okay, she just missed the whole wave on her turret while all I missed was one melee.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, wow, why flash? We would have chunked her for sure, but not killed her. That's the sort of, Morgana Q that you might use cleanse for, but definitely not flash. Oh. Okay, I expected them to actually follow that up. Syndra should have for sure tried to burst the Morgana. Does she not have mana? No, she has mana. She has plenty of mana. That was weird then. I was jumping in there too. Really? Oh. Oh, that still went through the wall. What? Oh, fucking hell, this exhaust. Wait, oh, she still has ult. I forgot she never used it on Morgana. Fuck, man. I actually assumed she used it. Oh, I'm so sad, man. What the fuck? That is upsetting, man. I just can't believe they refused to kill Morgana. Then Morgana just steps up and dies without even forcing Syndra to use ult. Oh, man. Okay, we'll sell this, get this. Yeah. Step too far forwards there, I think.
No one catches me, except for my aunt. Man, I can't get anything past her. Look at from Dawn.
I have to dash to even do anything. These are the minions in the way. We're in trouble now. Unless... Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm still dead. Fucking hell. That was almost entirely just the Syndra as well. Without even her ultimate. My bad. We're just too far behind. This matchup is not great. I shouldn't be trying to help Morgana, especially if I wanted to dash forwards there to try and back her up, I needed to do it at least sooner. I ended up dashing like really awkwardly because I was trying to back her up without using it because using it is really risky there, as we just saw. But I wasn't fucking doing any damage because there was minions in front of the way, so then I fucking delayed use D when it was too late to even back her up anymore. Then I have no E for nothing, without even having done damage. Hopefully we can cancel Syndra's base. I don't know where she is. She's even still here. Might have been too late to cancel her base. Did we just see her there? We saw something there. I don't know if it was Nami or Syndra. He's got that. Nice one. Okay, we're not getting this turret in time, so let's focus on the wave so I can recall and get Essence Reaver.
Running on empty. Short on spark.
Oh! Ah, that's sad. Whatever. We've still got Essence Reaver.
Shut down.
Nice one.
Run fast, charge up, shoot the bad guys. Easy enough.
Nice one, guys. This Fizz is doing pretty well, by the way. Should be in a decent spot to get carried. Oh.
Has destroyed a turret.
Gun's not broken yet. Better keep
We probably have to give up that turret. I'm gonna get dived otherwise. I'll just do the golems. Wait, they're not pushing? Then why did I just give up a wave? Well, I didn't give up the whole wave, but... Why aren't they pushing here? That doesn't even make sense. Okay. I'm gonna take the gamble that they're actually just straight up recalled for some reason, and so... If I shove this, I might be able to get the turret. So there was a chance that they were cheesing, but it seemed very unlikely, because... You would much rather just get the turret over cheesing. I can only assume that they're just stupid and they actually recalled. Okay, this Kassa still levels up on me even though she's 0 and 4. I don't want to get all in by her.
An ally has been slain.
Rest about their comp, by the way, is they have... Oh, what? What the hell? That was weird. Oh. I got no turret, of course. They have pretty much no physical damage besides Rengar. Just need to kite her. Nice one. Could have timed my passive better so I could get the last hit, my bad. But we get to keep her ultimate. Her ultimate wouldn't be as good for kiting Kai'Sa's Ghost anyway. But we needed to be sure that she couldn't just like get us low enough that she could then like flash on us to one-shot us. We needed to play it ultra safe and make sure like completely minimize the damage she could deal. So we just Ghost to make sure she could never get in range. While still staying in range of her.
Never back down from a fight. Bless that woman. I belong.
Ah, shit. All because I was distracted with a ward, man. Okay, but she doesn't ult me. She is really hesitant to use ult. I'm gonna have to recall eventually. Vamps up there won't be enough. For how low I am. Got her. I actually might have helped set up that kill. I don't know if she would have died if I didn't hit her with W. Ooh, nice. Ah, damn. I can't really do anything here because I can't dash forwards, which is the only way I could deal damage. If I dash forwards, then I'm just gonna fucking die. Jesus. We want to last it only with Q here because we don't lifesteal off of passive.
Has been destroyed.
Giving up's too easy.
Oh my god, that range is obscene. Play it safe, because when she knows that I want to last hit the cannon is when she knows that I'm gonna have to step up. It's when I'm most vulnerable. Okay, ranked ultimate is pretty nice. I'm doing a good job of farming up here. I got actually chunked out by Syndra fucking ages ago, and I've still been free farming the whole time. Hasn't really impacted my ability to participate in fights, because I don't think I would have participated in those fights anyway. So we're chilling. Next time Syndra tries to QE, I'm just gonna have to use E. Oh, never mind, that was way off. I could tell that wasn't gonna hit. Ow. Ow, dude. I'm gonna chance it that nobody's here. I really can't participate in this fight though, I need the base. Straight up. There's never gonna be a chance to participate there. Jesus, that guy sucked. She just got a lot of gold there. They have pretty good engage. And both Kai'Sa and Syndra and Nami and Rengar are actually all really vulnerable champions to any engage, especially Fizzled. So I don't think grouping is a bad idea, as long as I'm high HP. Oh. Okay. I was hoping this would be a longer fight. Okay, here we go. Never mind. Got her. Big shutdown too. Still got the ultimate up. Ah, hang on. Ah, might be fucked here. Oh, we're all good. Okay, he flashed past my team to get onto me. Ooh, and we're gonna let it go the ultimate early. But she still gets him because she's fucking cracked. Nice one, nice one. Yeah, we're in a really good spot. We're just gonna completely get carried here. We don't need to contribute too much. Literally all we have to do is farm up and then just fight. Pretty straightforward. My team are even sidelining, so I don't even have to keep going on to sidelines to get farm. It's literally just the most straightforward game of all time. We just stay mid, farm, and wait for a fight to happen. Unfortunately, we lost this one, but, you know, we're gonna keep scaling better and better. So was Syndra, to be fair, but I think the Zeri scaling should outweigh that, at least just slightly. Just so long as I don't fall too far behind. I just let the turret die, actually. Not that I could have prevented it even if I tried, to be honest, but... At least nobody was getting the local gold there, so... Better it dies then than handing over free gold to the enemies later. I'm gonna pretend like I've got Xin Zhao's pings muted. I won't take the Raptors, which I otherwise would have done. 0 and 3 doesn't make my damage any lower, Xin Zhao. I am a 200 farm Zeri. With 5 co-participation. Might be able to get on here. There's nothing else to do on the map at the moment, so... I mean, there is Drake spawning in 18, to be fair. I don't think the enemies are insta-grouping for it, though. Need to get ready to block his ultimate if he uses it. Jeez. That cost me all of my fucking HP, holy shit. Alright, well at least we get a kill on San, even if not the Drake. Was hoping we'd get both. I need to keep pushing now. Oh, are we actually getting that Drake? How the fuck did that happen? Nice one, guys. Maybe I'll actually go Bork, so we can kill San more effectively. So I'll take this for a little bit. There we go. I have no shield bow anyway. Oh, hello. Why is he here not on Drake? What? Or, Kaisa too. What? They lost Drake and ran top. Ah, this Lorilo macro is so fucking weird, man. Did I just lose track of time or what? Okay, so they lost the Drake, killed Xin Zhao. Then you're telling me they ran straight to top lane. All of them. Yeah, okay, I should have been looking at the map because I could have guessed that. My bad. I would think maybe one of them might recall and go to top, but not literally run from Drake to top at that, and therefore gank me from that angle. Yeah, honestly, let's do the Bork. Let's try it out. I'll need to sell this because I kind of trolled by buying that. I wasn't thinking in advance about buying Bork. This guy is fucking 5,000 HP, man. Ignore the wave. Of course, we don't do much damage to him yet, but fuck, should have timed. I keep forgetting to time the passive properly every time. It's your biggest kill securing tool. Okay, they only get to keep one Baron buff max. No, actually zero. They don't have one on Syndra. Got her. Fuck, Rengar's the one person alive, and he's the one person who's most likely to come to Wolves, actually. Okay, so far so good. We don't want to use Z here, though. Farm this faster, just gonna play somewhat safe in case Rengar shows up. We see him mid now, though. Perfect. So this gives me 3 different camps that I get for free, while whoever it was farmed the mid. Was that my support that farmed mid? I hope not. I hope that was Malphite that farmed mid. Avoids us having to share farm. If I base right now, I can sell Doran's Blade for Bork, which I think is extremely worth it. We don't want to risk delaying... Well, we don't want to delay Bork and risk a fight breaking out in the meantime, when I could have been fighting on Bork, which will be literally just a monumental damage increase towards the Scion. Bigger even than Lord Dominic's, I'm pretty sure. Since he has far more HP than he has armor. Okay, hang on, I hear somebody at my door. Give me a sec. Never mind. I thought mate's getting it. He probably ordered pizza or something. Ah, fucking hell, dude. Was distracted. Well, this sucks. Is Rengar out of his ult? Yeah. Holy shit, how do none of us die here? I need the base. And in a shocking twist, it's Xin Zhao that's not grouped. Still willing to go for Runeance. We'll probably just skip Infinity Edge and just go Lord Dominic's instead. We definitely want to go Lord Dominic's over Infinity Edge, because Lord Dominic's actually scales with Bork, whereas Infinity Edge doesn't. At least with the Bork passive. And the Bork passive will be a huge portion of our damage. On the Scion, at least. If we can melt the Scion ridiculously fast, then we'll be in a good spot. God, look at how fast he dies suddenly. Oh god. Fuck! Okay. Can't do anything else, I don't think. No, dude, I'm not paying attention to the fucking Kai'Sa W's. My bad. Yeah, she's strong as hell. Anyway, that was a bit of a messy fight. The one person that I was actually focusing in the fight, the San, I literally was focusing him over a wall. That's how messy it was. Can't remember what led to me starting to get damaged. Probably just... I think it was just Kai'Sa jumping on me, wasn't it? So a bit random. Hard to avoid besides just playing better mechanically, I guess. Having faster reactions. This could be good. Oh, thank God I hit my ultimate before she's Zanya'd. Ah, it doesn't matter. I died instantly anyway. Fucking Rengar. Another messy fight. Because if I don't... Like, if I want to avoid danked Rengar there, there's not much I can do besides not fight. Right? Which is not ideally how you want the fight to go. Let's see. Yeah, so Moffat engages. We had a fucking TP on the side. We have Rengar retreating onto the side. Effectively, what this should have done was this should have zoned me into running about here, where I am here. I needed to retreat from here to here to avoid that fucking Rengar skipping into the brush and also this fucking TP. And if I'm retreating into here, there's 0 chance I'm hitting the people up here, right? And if these guys don't run into me here either, then I can't hit anything. And they're just killing the person that engaged for free, right? And whoever else is with them. So, it's just a messy fight. It's just really hard to play this. Ideally, we'd not fight in the jungle, because that's really hard to avoid. But realistically, I mean, that is what I should have done, right? I should have retreated and just waited to see if maybe the enemies would fuck up. And then I can actually do something useful besides just like 100 damage then die. Got him. What if I go on Kai'Sa here? Nah, never mind. She still levels up at me. Even with missing W, I still lose that, I'm pretty sure. Especially with the Baron. Nice one. Fuck, I should have ghosted. Got her. Nice one, Malphite. Oh. Oh my god, that chunk. Taking so much damage from these fucking minions too, man. Drake is up in 24. Do I want to base before that? Honestly, I might, just to get some HP back mainly. I know finishing the rune ends is secondary, but it's also nice. And then next up will be the Lost Whisper. How much damage have we done with Bork already? Dude, nearly 3,000. That's crazy. That's like as much damage as you do with Kraken Slayer in a single game. That's literally Bork in 1 or 2 fights. I'm telling you, it has crazy value in games like these against super tanks. Wait, is it just him alone? Wait, I ulted because I thought it was more. My bad. Why did she throw a blue buff at us? Oh my god, his damage! What was that? Okay, he must have a fuck ton of AD from... Oh shit. Ah, damn it. Kai'Sa ulting onto that guy screwed me because I suddenly couldn't retreat there anymore. Yeah, he must have a fuck ton of AD from Titanic Hydra. Oh, I can check. Even before he revives. Yeah, I can check at least he's got 130 AD just from Titanic Hydra alone. Oh no. I was just fighting without Fizz, wasn't that? Oh yeah. Well, he based... Okay, so he based there, and it was low HP, fair enough. But he literally... He needs like 10 HP to one-shot Kai'Sa, and he had ult up. That was not smart of him, I don't think. Oh my god, and now he just dies to Kai'Sa anyway. What? He must have missed ult at some point, or ulted and not been able to do anything. God, he died with so much HP there, though. He could have killed me. Ah! He hit me. My bad, I should have gotten away from her. I wasn't sure if she had ult or not, but I can't take the gamble. And it was not worth the risk even, because even if I hit her once or twice, what does that accomplish? I can't dive in on her and kill her. I was going for useless damage. Maybe not useless if somebody could kill her later on, but for me, it was useless, because I wouldn't be able to achieve anything with that damage. Whereas if I just ignore her, get away from her, move to the side onto these two, the actual frontliners, so I can hit without getting hit back, that damage I can actually do usefully. Like, it's useful damage because I will actually finish those people off if the fight goes well. Whereas that never results in a kill on Syndra for me. Ooh. Why do we know there's a pink there? What? We don't have vision of that. Is this just a feature of this patch that you can see pinks if you pinged them? Because that used to only happen if you had vision of them. But I haven't noticed that until now, so surely it's just a bug. Oh man, both teams are one Drake away from Soul. Inferno Soul of all souls too. Holy crap, my Runa's just did 10 damage to one minion. How does it do so little? 142. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Unless I was seeing the Bork damage. I hope he needed that for an item. He might have actually. If he bases with Thornmail, then I know he did that in good faith. Did he base on Thornmail? Is he getting Thornmail? Oh, hello. What? Well, that's not good. Well, thank god I didn't get hit by that Kai'Sa W. Okay, he finally got Thornmail. They get a free Baron now, though. Oh, hello. What's he doing? Distracting. But that's stupid because we weren't going to contest anyway. I was literally just lamenting the fact that they get a free Baron. Oh my god, this fucking Kai'Sa. Oh, jeez. Jesus, when does this passive run out, bro? Of course, she still has ult. Oh my god. Saves the ultimate for me when there was... I'm sure she could have killed somebody else with that. This guess is a massive issue. I think I'll... If this game goes late enough, I'll sell... No, actually... No, I don't know. I suppose I can do that. I would just love to have Bloodthirster for this Kai'Sa. Oh, but we get the Drake. This is huge. Let's fucking get it. Try not to get hit by Kai'Sa W's. Come on, man. She just threw it in a straight line through the exact spot where you already were. Perfect. I don't quite have ult yet. This sucks. I gotta block the Kai'Sa W. Or just kill her. Zan is trying to end. Malphite. I don't know what he could have done to save me, but at the very least he could not just AFK. I really... Yeah, it's 2. I was thinking it was in Zao alone on Zan. Do I want to sell the Essence River at this point? Oh, yes! I can sell the Essence River for Bloodthirster. That's gonna be so smart, actually. And now, maybe I can also sell... I don't know if I want to do it. No, I don't think it's worth it. I was considering also selling Shield Bow for Kraken Slayer. But I don't think I need extra damage. I do think I just need as much survivability as possible. We somehow ended up with triple lifesteal. That was not the plan, but yeah, 3 lifesteal items. It's decent. It definitely will help against the Kai'Sa poke, and especially because Bloodthirster itself is like two lifesteal items in one. Is so fucking good. I'm actually full build now. I could do with an elixir though. I'll farm until I have elixir, and then Morgana can take as much farm as she wants. There we go. Okay, we need to be gravitating towards top side. I was gonna say partially because our inhib is down there, but it just revived. And also because that's the next objective that's going to spawn. Well, and also because that's where they'd backdoor. Where they'd try and split push to at least. He's not doing them. I might actually also sell Runeans for Infinity Edge now that I think about it. I could have also done selling Essence River for Infinity Edge, but I really think I could do with the lifesteal instead from Bloodthirster. I think Bloodthirster was the right choice, even though it's a bit weird not to build Infinity Edge when I had the choice. It's definitely unusual, but potentially good in this scenario. I might just be trying to backdoor. Sound will probably try and backdoor. He keeps trying to do that. Thing is, if we go too hard on Sound, they're just gonna get the mid lane inhib. Jesus. I don't want to try and commit too hard to help that. God, there was a minion in front. Oh, we're not defending anymore. Well, this blows. We all retreated. What? Can't defend by myself. I'm fucked. Bro, this sound will fucking end. No! Damn it, Nami. Really? Dude, if I just survived, I probably could have saved this game. Temporarily, at least. Well, that fucking blows. Wait, we have an AFK? Oh, only just noticed that. No wonder. Ah, that's unlucky, man. Ah, well, GG. Alright, gamers, we are back for another game of Zeri to Diamond. In this game, we're going to be playing Zeri Emilio into Lucian Nami. Gonna be a tough matchup because Lucian Nami is really bursty. Fuck it, I'll take the short pathing. What are the odds they're cheesing? I think they're leashing as well anyway since we see Malzahar. Yeah, nice.
Never seen so little draft.
Yeah, pretty bursty ball in on the enemy side. And we don't have a whole lot of anti-bursts, so... can try and poke away to gain some advantage right now, but at a certain point we're just gonna have to play it really safe. Might actually just revert back to shield bow this game, just so we can rush some lifesteal and get that early shield. Okay, we hit level 2 first. Okay, not bad. Using the ghost just to get into position so we can actually deal damage. Ah, misclicked. That should have been a passive proc on Lucian. Okay, so for now, got a decent advantage thanks to that level 2 engage that they didn't respect. I'll use my W while I'm getting knocked up there so we can fight back even whilst rooted. There we go. This is actually really crucial. If I delayed my W until after this knock-up was over, then I actually wouldn't have been able to get a kill there. I would have either had to flash away or just straight up die. Good thing to do when you're getting CC'd is just use an ability that has such a long cast time that it just takes up a lot of the time that you spend CC'd. That was really nice. Because the alternative was like basically disengage while trying to dodge the bubble. Might as well just face tank it and use W so the time I spend knocked up isn't wasted. Look at the berserkers for now. Ooh. I was gonna say. Could be Trundle getting baited. Honestly, I'd rather not take that trade. Not in the slightest. Any trade I make there is gonna be a losing one. I'd rather E backwards. Actually, something else I wanted to try as well is just Infinity Edge second item instead of Navori. Or instead of Brunette second item, just straight up Infinity Edge second item. Because I remember doing that right after the Infinity Edge changes and it felt nice. I forgot to test that again though, when I started this series. Kinda forgot that was an option. Nah, I don't want to recall. Hopefully they're not running in through here. Yeah, perfect. You basically only want to jump in for those trades when you have the charged passive, unless you're just super ahead, right? But even when you're super ahead, like, they can just walk away from you. So the only way to be completely sure that you'll make good use of the 90 mana cost of your dash forwards is to have the charged passive, which is going to be a guaranteed bunch of burst. Oh, actually, I'm not even in range to do it here. This is bad. I'll ghost out. Should live here. Yeah. They keep running into me, so they're running into my shots. Zeri is most effective when the opponent is trying to run into her. Ah, I have to flash that one. Not bad. Got greedy for one random last hit there. I might as well base. Should have just been basing from the start because we didn't have enough HP to be continuing to fight anymore. Since I messed up under turret. This would be a really good freeze if Emilio pulls this off, not Emilio. Okay, looks like they're going on Drake. If you could drag it out. Nah, that's fine. closer to the turret than I prefer, because there's still potential in this position for these melees, yeah, exactly, to go under turret, which weakens the freeze. You would rather drag it all the way out up to here, because here there is zero chance that any melees go under turret. And then you have a stronger freeze that you can maintain for longer. Here, inevitably, this freeze is going to keep going forwards and forwards and forwards, because the melees keep going forwards and forwards and forwards, and eventually the freeze will break. Okay, well, I'm up at the level 6. Ah, fuck. We can look to potentially engage soon. I'll keep the charged passive. Never mind. Melee is just not really in position right now. I don't want to engage while he's a mile away. I'll also like to place a ward here before we fight. Nice, I actually got it with that. Ooh, there's the Trundle. Use ultimate so we can deal as much damage as possible here. If I could use my charge passive, that would be nice. There we go. Still got the ultimate. Oh, we're getting fucking ganked by this guy too. That's not a good miss. Yeah, I think I had to just try and burst Lucian there. We had no tools to survive there. Sad. Oh well. We're bot for 8 years. Wasn't that the first time we got ganked? It's a bit of an overreaction. Bit too far forwards here again, I think, but whatever.
An enemy has been slain.
Shimmer couldn't get a bigger advantage off of that though, since they were kind of stuck there. They didn't. They basically their only good course of action in the 2v2 would have been to have just taken the L and recall, just like I had to do before when I ended up too low HP. They had no way to fix themselves out of the situation except take a bad recall and lose 6 CS or 7 CS if it was a cannon wave, but you'd rather obviously do it on a non-cannon wave. But obviously there is always the chance you could just get bailed out by your jungler or your jungler and mid laner, just like that. But there's also the chance that you get counter ganked and you just lose because you were too stubborn to recall. So in this instance, they just got rewarded for making the wrong call, which is a bit sad, but oh well. Just happens that way. The important thing is that you, as a player watching this video, you learn to make the consistent decisions that aren't just coin flipping and depending on your teammates to play better than the enemies.
Need more power.
Ah, fuck. Come on, that was so close. No way. My bad. Does he die? Oh my god, that's so lucky.
Enemy double kill.
I didn't play perfect. I think I missed the Q. And I should have dashed to the side when Lucian started ulting. Didn't take a third shot, did I? Oh, I took a third shot. That was dumb. My bad. Yeah, that was the main thing. But I didn't notice the turret shot, but I was thinking that I did get burst down harder than expected. Okay, this is slowly pushing towards us. Wait, where is the turret shot? That wasn't a turret shot. Oh, the turret shot was sometime before the clip started, actually. Well, I didn't ult as soon as I could, to be fair. That was the main thing. Oh, yep. I'm popping Ghost. Okay, Jesus, my bad. Just run, just run. Stop trying to fight back, I trolled it. We just lose, accept it.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, we're surprisingly that didn't turn out too bad. I did not lose that much HP. Whereas Lucian... Like, Lucian pretty much lost about as much as I did, which is surprising. Mainly because they focused melee for a lot of that. This guy provides a lot of healing, actually. Alright, we'll retreat now because I don't have my charged shot anymore, which I did there. I feel so tempted to flash in here, but I don't have the ultimate burst and I don't have the charge passive. So I would just be flashing forwards to try and land 2 Qs, during which he can flash away as well. We just shove as hard as we can here, though. We should be trying to abuse the Lucian being so low here. Got him. There we go. Can't really finish her off. We'll just maximize the damage and then retreat. Pantheon currently mid, so we know we're not getting ganked by that guy. Perfect, perfect. If we get 2 platings or just 1 plating in the wave here, that should be enough for my shield bow. God, the wave is so far away though, and it's a cannon wave. Cannon wave doesn't matter though, we can farm that. In fact, if anything, it's good. I think I need a cannon wave to get shield bow. Oop. Honestly, this is fine. Oh. Fine, faster recall. Well, okay, that death timer is a bit bothersome, but it works. I will miss one more wave than I should have, but at the very least I didn't give XP and I didn't give gold, so makes my KDA look worse, but besides one missed wave, it doesn't really do much. But actually, I honestly thought the death timer would be lower. Figured it would be almost just as fast as recalling. I mean, it's not really that much of a delay. I was gonna miss. Well, I mean, I would have to run into a safe spot, which wouldn't take too long to be fair, because Lucian would just be lost sitting at the turret, and then it'd take 8 seconds for the recall. Then I wouldn't get home guards, which I don't know what it saves me, like 6 seconds or something. Oh, this is good. If I could jump in. Oh, never mind. What? Get me out of here. Oh, my bad. I should have been able to kill Lucian there. Fuck me. I didn't save my charge shot for the last hit. Oh, damn. I meant to hit her with a charged one. Okay, that's a turret. And with that ward, we should be able to fast forwards for another wave here. Ah, perfect. Now we head straight into the Infinity Edge. See if with an AD item instead of an attack speed item, we actually deal more damage. I think we should, for sure. It might not be as fluid as with a bunch of attack speed, but it definitely should deal more damage. Nice one. It's great because this is on fire. Okay, Yoni's going bot, which is actually decent. We'll go mid. Really? Man, oh. Okay. It's delaying me getting to mid, but we'll get there. Zeri melee actually seems very good. Those double shields are actually so good from Zeri, who gets a movement speed boost on every shield. See, that would only be worth it with a charge shot. But I wouldn't even want to get close enough for the charge shot there, so honestly just not a good play just because it cost me too much mana just to hit them with a Q. Nice one. And we are of course just maxing E again this game since we're not gonna have the mana to sustain a bunch of W spam without Essence Reaver. Man. Is that a Blastcone or a Pantheon ult? I feel like that was a Pantheon ult because Yone is low. Yeah. Fucking hell. No, what? Ah, he had Guild Force. Fuck. Well, that blows. Okay, Pantheon died though. That wasn't to me, was it? Nah, I already had 2 kills. How the hell did he die then? Melio. Was it to the Melio burn? No, Melio Q. Melio burn. Oh, Melio burn after the Q. Okay. Okay, we got a turf for that at least. Shame I won't get BF sword here. I actually have a 50 CS lead evolution. How does that happen? Nice, and he doesn't get the turret. He's gonna be here. Can't really get him though. We'll just keep farming. My farm is really good, even if the rest of my gameplay isn't. Got about 8.5 CS per minute or something like that. Melio. What the hell? I think he might be fine here though. Oh, wow, I thought he would commit harder to try and get that kill. Got him. Don't know if it was worth flash, but whatever. We'll find out. Whoa. Lucian doesn't have mana. We could just go on him. Wait, he's got mana back. What? Oh, fucking presence of mind, right. Ooh, I went further than intended there. So far, so good. Oh, nice, I'm fine. Jesus. Yeah, I did not mean to dash through the wall. Please, Vlad, please. I can safely farm this. Vlad is bot. Man. At least I already have Infinity Edge. I should have just based honestly with Vlad coming. I didn't need the gold for Infinity Edge, because I just wasted a lot of time sharing farm with Vlad that I could have spent recalling, which is also a useful action. You gotta try and be as efficient as possible with your time. Try and have as little wasted time as possible. And as little shared resources as possible. See, for example, if I'd finished this recall sooner, I get into mid faster, I miss 1 less CS here. 2 less CS here, actually. And then I shove the wave faster, which allows me to make another rotation faster. Like, where do I want to go? Do I want to go Raptors? Do I want to go Wolves? Do I want to rotate top? Whatever I choose, I can do it faster. If I had just not tried to share a wave with Vlad. Maybe I get Nami here? Probably not though, I don't want to risk that. Actually... Oh god, they're all here. Ah, I got hit by that. Okay, that's good though. Yeah, okay, there was... Like, I was sort of intending to bait, I just didn't expect Lucian to be there as well. I expected one more person maybe. Trundle. Yeah, like onto minions, I could definitely feel my damage being better with Infinity Edge. Didn't really get to test my Infinity Edge much on the champions there, but... Hopefully we'll have one more fight where I can actually fully test that.
Shut down. Rampage. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team
Oh, there's Gragas. I was wondering where our jungler was. It was inside Melia's icon on the map. Yeah, I might as well recall now. It would take a while to farm up 300 gold for Runans. We'll just settle for this.
No one catches me.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but surely, like, if you look at my stage and my item build right now, surely this is a lot better than having Runans and BF Sword components, right? Like, I feel like having Infinity Edge and Runans components is magnitudes better than having the reverse, Runans and Infinity Edge components. Because upon completion, Infinity Edge is so much better. Whereas the main thing about Runans is just the stats, right? The attack speed, which you can get just from the components as well. We already have 30% attack speed, which is huge. We're only missing out on 45%. And obviously the Runans passive. Oh, hello. What? I was dashing onto Lucian and the Nami just flew in front of me. That was funny.
I faced worse than Dawn. We can win.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an enemy has been slain.
Oof.
An enemy has been slain.
Don't know whether Mazhar ever used ult or not. Alright, GG. Well, what do you guys think? Essence River build for the early game? Or Infinity Edge build for the late game? Navori build for the survivability? What do you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments. And for now, this is going to be the end of the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, gamers.